ask you to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not subjects.
Citizens, not subjects.
Responsible citizens, building communities of service and a nation of character.
Responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Americans have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
Ghanaians have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
And the omission of Oxford University.
I don't want to be petty at all about this. Nana Addo is a distinguished lawyer in this country. He went to Oxford, did not complete Oxford. If you don't have a certificate in a place, you don't add it. I don't want to be petty at all about this. Nana Addo is a distinguished lawyer in this country. He went to Oxford, did not complete Oxford. If you don't have a certificate in a place, you don't add it. I don't want to be petty at all about this. Nana Addo is a distinguished lawyer in this country. He went to Oxford, did not complete Oxford. If you don't
Kwabena kwache wanya GMPC board nada so a kawanu tum ne da so Obsinadoye, you, I'm telling you, you know I know. V8 in Asem, V8 no, Asem, you know I know. I am coho. Ya tu abawi minu mienu nyina na na timimos, ya bojandam. Ya isade na moye no, emwa.
Hillary, John Mahama ye, waye wakita PhD in corruption. Hillary de Onukta BS.
Nice one.
Everybody BS.
Nice one, nice one.
What has that got to do with a mini katu attitude? Yes, someone fix your mind. What has that got to do with anything? Obsen me aminu no. O madam for pa. Obsen ado me share am call so. But me nu mienu nyina nim say ade na wo ye no jandam, political jandam. Na me nu mienu na te happy FM ye 2016 year yes ade no. So it means minimum grown and so chill.
What can I say? No, me can say. NDC who says MPP campaign, yeah, Bojo Mahama left to right center.
What has that got to do with a mini katu attitude? Yes, someone fix your mind. What has that got to do with anything? Obsen me aminu no. O madam for pa. Obsen ado me share am call so. But me nu mienu nyina nim say ade na wo ye no jandam, political jandam. Na me nu mienu na te happy FM ye 2016 year yes ade no. So it means minimum grown and so chill. Okay, cancer, who know any more? We are no quatina, a can say mimos. Osinado, you are near quatina mimos, Joulu, a chiro, a Methodist diner chiro, near Syria, because as some no kind in Yanokure, it's the way, and you should know, say, I know it better. Mimi Apano, 2016, me no na never boy jandam, ye febi be jandam. As some in Yanokura, come on in Yanokure. Mimi Apano. 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kure abetra se na mukoko akoso binu apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kure binu apa no 2016 me no na na ebo jandam ye fe bibi jandam asam ne nya no kura kama ne nya no kure.
Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I invite you to spare a moment to walk through with us the length and breadth of this country and see what, just in a sneak view, we are about to show you. A video documentary that introduces today's presentation.
Just see black and white in a world full of
Here is a 38-in-1 cubicle private water closet facility for a rural community in the Ashanti region. The government is building over 1,400 of similar facilities for communities with no or disproportionate access to toilet facilities in all regions, plus 200 multi-unit flushable latrines, and has distributed over 17,000 units of Dignity toilets. Also, the government has built 4,765 toilet facilities in communities where open defecation is pervasive. All of these together is providing decent places of convenience for over 8 million people whose options would have been cut to either open defecation.
Most of the toilets in the data that we have just seen, that we in the table, are toilets that have been built under the One Constituency 1 Million project. But that is not the end of the story. We have about 6 projects under the Toilets for All policy. We have built 28,485 household toilets. 12,972 toilets have been built. Then there's ongoing construction of the Gaslip project. 5,000 toilets are being built there. The Government of Ghana Household Toilet Program, we're building 1,900 toilets there. And Rural Sanitation Model and Strategy Program, 40,348 toilets, serving 3,000 communities. And then under the Urban Sanitation Pilot Project, 21,332. So under the Toilet for All program, at least 109,000 household toilets have been constructed, benefiting 856,000 people. This is quite remarkable. And because of all of this investment that has been made in the toilet infrastructure, 5,498 communities have been declared open defecation free. We are building a nation. We are not just building infrastructure. I thought building infrastructure, anybody can build infrastructure.
I've recently been listening to debates about infrastructure. Our infrastructure record is there for everybody to see. In 2016, when I was talking about the value of infrastructure, my friends on the other side said, we don't eat infrastructure. We don't eat roads. That was what they said. Today I can see a scramble to grab even KVIP said any infrastructure and tout it as an achievement.
This one is what you call feely. We are not talking about artist impression. The evidence is here and clear.
The lives of the people of Agbogbolosi matter as much as the lives of the people of East Legon or Cantonments. Enti yeba hano yebesi toilets. 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 Amamu yebesi toilets. In all yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all. Ama the people of Agbogbolosi. Usorina uko toilet uya ubejari enyasa. Usorina uko toilet uya ubejari enyasa. Ubejari. Usorina uko toilet uya ubejari enyasa. Ubejari. Usorina uko toilet uya ubejari enyasa. Ubejari. Usorina uko toilet uya ubejari enyasa. Ubejari.
Use this voice.
If you vote me today or elect me as president of Ghana, first thing I'll do is put Coast Gas, bring boats, clean the sea. The most expensive land on earth is beachfront.
Use this voice.
If you vote me today or elect me as president of Ghana, first thing I'll do is put Coast Gas, bring boats, clean the sea.
Use this voice.
If you vote me today or elect me as president of Ghana, first thing I'll do is put Coast Gas, bring boats, clean the sea.
Use this voice.
If you vote me today or elect me as president of Ghana, first thing I'll do is put Coast Gas, bring boats, clean the sea.
Before I go on, let me postulate from the Frantz Fanonian dictum, which stipulates that the dialectics of reconciling two conflicting ideas is the algebra of revolution. The overbearing intervention of the state government had further exacerbated oporombium and amounting to sadomasochisms. Acrimony and chaos in our community. It was a contumelious stratagem by political jobbers to siphon monies. We suffer what we call political axivia neonantorum. Conclusively, we are a microcosm of the issues in the Niger Delta in the macrocosm. Today, we as a people are stating, Voxe Populi, Voxe Dei. Before I go on, let me postulate from the Frantz Fanonian dictum, which stipulates that the dialectics of reconciling two conflicting ideas is the algebra of revolution. The overbearing intervention of the state government had further exacerbated oporombium and amounting to sadomasochisms. Acrimony and chaos in our community. It was a contumelious stratagem by political jobbers to siphon monies. We suffer what we call political axivia neonantorum. Conclusively, we are a microcosm of the issues in the Niger Delta in the macrocosm. Today, we as a people are stating, Voxe Populi, Voxe Dei.
Good. All right. All right. Good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobe Taylor. You are live on Loud Talents TV across the world. We are streaming on Facebook. We're live on Loud Talents TV on Facebook. We are live on Twitter. We are live on YouTube and all platforms across the world. Our affiliates are also cross-posting this show live tonight across the world. My producers are called The Good Team. Thank you very much for tuning in. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We are live tonight across the world. We have Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We are also streaming this show live across the world tonight. Loud Silence TV on Facebook. We are live tonight. With All Due Respect, it's our official platform on Facebook. We are streaming live. If you want to get us live on Multi TV, our transpondent frequency is 1167H5. 11675H. I'm sorry, 11675H. Our symbol rate is 30,000. Our affiliates are also cross-posting the show live tonight across the world. We have Benjamin Wayo Mahama. His platform tonight, they are cross-posting the show live. NDC TV are also picking us live tonight across the world. Thank you very much, NDC TV. Honorable Joseph Yamin's platform on Facebook, they are live tonight, cross-posting this show live across the world. I also have Kevin Taylor, my official Facebook page. We are live tonight, and also Ghana News Thread are streaming this show live across the world. If you're watching me tonight, I would like to say thank you and welcome to the most authoritative, most listened to platform on the planet right now. It's a wonderful Monday afternoon here. It's a rainy afternoon here in the Washington, D.C. area. Maryland, Virginia, D.C. We're experiencing this tornado, so you all have to understand it's really, really raining. But hey, it wouldn't stop us from telling you or making you know what is actually happening when it comes to politics and some social issues and very important issues that you are not aware of. My name once again is Kevin Taylor, the most listened to presenter, your favorite political host. Favorite host. Yes, it's like that. Your favorite journalist. My name is Kevin Taylor. You can call me Bradango. You can also call me the Internet Jesus. You can also call me the Internet Isa. So many names. The ladies call me the BJ, Black Jesus or Baby Jesus. It's also another wonderful one I always nod to. Tonight we are here to discuss Ghana and what is on the table to discuss tonight. So far, the NPP took office from 2017, the 7th of January. They have been in power for 2,415 days. The NPP have been in power how many days now? 2,415 days when it counts from 2017, January 7th. They have only 480 days to complete all the things that they told you they will complete in 8 years. Not in 4 years, in 8 years. Remember, on the 7th of January 2025, the NPP will have to tell us if they've been able to complete all the things that they told you they were going to complete when you give them power. Tonight, we'll be taking our time to step back a little bit to let you know or run you through things that the NPP promised and the ones they have been able to fulfill. We were playing some videos. It's all got to do with Nanchon or toilet. That is the trademark or hallmark of this NPP government. We have all these men on the screen, 10 of them. They are all saying they can lead Ghana. After 7 to 8 years now, these people have been core members of the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government. They are NPP top ranks. Today, they are telling us the president and his vice president, the rest are all idiots, and they are the ones who are supposed to take the lead. The question is, after spending 2,415 days, after spending 2,415 days in power, what can you show for it? I'm trying to see if we are live on TV tonight. Please, those saying TV is off, check your system again. So after spending 2,415 days in power, what can you show us? You keep talking about toilets. We want to see real stuff. And that is what we'll be discussing tonight on this platform today. Wow, Eddie Kevin Kobedu Taylor, me and Amidi Jumadi we Huchame, Omo Mechi Domino from the Ghost team. And you bring Omo de Nyoma SCC and Nina Mama say membra na mimbe chirichim. And then you bring Ghana Honsem NPP, a political party, a Ghana to me, a show Munsem. Afi 2017 no o calculate and na abeto NPP okwem for the past a year 6 to 7 years yeah omudi endankwa enda eduonu ene 2,415 days our power. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the NPP we ebedi power now omudi 2,415 days. Aka 480 days na omo jumedia yedema omo for 8 years no aba ewiye. Na question ne say 2,415 days no edien na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the NPP ebetumi de omo nsa esiso achre say sa tumi yedema omo no omo eyuzu tumi ni ye. John Dramani Mahama ni NPP. Yeka John Mahama obedi Ghana so 3 years 4 months. Now yebetumi ebusa said John Dramani Mahama 3 years 4 months edien pa na oye ewo Ghana. Sa question na bi na ebusa na Dan Kweku Fuad. In fact, omo de ebusa so for 8 years and that's 7.5 years. If we say John Mahama de odi one term, de pese ebusa Kweku Fuad na ban Baomia Kennedy Japan, Kobne Japan, Alan Kojo Chiramanten, any air fancy for maka ni nyina say 8 years ayekomi Mwedi abayemu 2,415 days. Aka 480 days. Edien pa and 480 days. No? Nipa edu omakei omubitim diaye. Yo Agric Minister Planting for Food and Jobs Joe Gatti any omamaka nyina omusi omudi omunim nyansa echen nanado dankwa Ekufuado. Ejumbre yebebu sansem facts ne de ewo. It does not matter in some of the kafa me ho. If you want to challenge me, challenge my facts. So opesa o challenge Loud Silence TV. Opesa o challenge platform we are. I always say challenge my facts. Attend ye the medu because we Jimmy say do attempt. I will not stop it. And me di attempt for a reason. Answer me do attempt no we dim kwasi asem. Inti eno na your problem. With all due respect, this platform is not for you. Leave and go watch another platform. If you said you was we Jimmy any asem kwasi, I am not going to entertain you. What you think or what you feel no is not what we want to do. What we want to do is what we feel like doing, and we back it with facts. Inti, it's not about how you feel. It's not about what you think. It's not about what you believe in. And a show we pace. We decide what we want to discuss and what we want to do. Inti, the abeno wahana and one ebeye, we jimi ebi do atem, unim nyansa ebebo abaso, or your cromfo, your best so cromfo, if we say yankaneke. You will be a jinaso and sana kasansem no. Well, around the world, I would like to say, Nyamisha on all platforms on Facebook. I'm seeing so many people watching me tonight. Wonderful Monday morning, Monday evening. Watching me in Ghana, no, in fact, let me say hello to 1 or 2 people. Na Memfa Jumadie no so. Zara Ato new water bottle. I catch him said the one I was using, no, I saw check. So over the weekend, no, Zara got me a new water bottle, which is quite interesting. Yeah, she got me a pink one. Pink is in color, but Zara said she believes this is beautiful. So my daughter got me a new water bottle. Zara, I so I would madam. I on one say take this there, you have no option. And you bring your check say me the show na sama fanya. So Zara got me a new water bottle or shopping for she's about to start kindergarten say or shopping for the books near the day. So she got a new bottle for me, and that's my daughter. And the original who Joe Winjo Medofoba Nyameche and a Carmen Omedofoba Nyameche for me. All right, Inti, hello to Zakaria watching me tonight. Good evening, Zakaria. I can also see Prince Adams watching me tonight across the world on Facebook and on YouTube. Bernard Abuaje is live here on Facebook. I can see Francis Aidan watching me tonight. Enyonam Ampon is also live on Loud Silence TV. Rashid Ibrahim is live on Loud Silence TV. I'd like to say good evening to Mutala Pounds, all the way in Bubuashiana, Dabio, baby, or Refi. It's either Bubuashi or Nima surrounding area, ho baby, but all the name is Mutala Pounds. You are an ardent listener and as a viewer of Loud Silence TV. And with all due respect, Mutala Pounds, good evening. Thank you very much for showing love. Dibia, you are on this platform. No, Alo Awumi is also watching me tonight. Philip Ahiatze is also live on Loud Silence TV tonight across the world. Philip Ahiatze. Rita Nyaba is watching me tonight. Thank you very much, Rita. Good evening to Mary Smith watching me this evening. Oliver Frimpong Graham is also live on Facebook. Amoda Hamidu live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Wilson Keteku is live on YouTube. Adiza is live on YouTube. I can see Tiza live on YouTube. Isaac Kenji live on YouTube. On Facebook I can see Ni Bote. Hey, Nkani Bakwaba Ni okay mini. Miniano Bibio fit a strong energy, a dispose of all ignorant people tonight. And Okoma in crime for no. Mark Salom Eduzi is also live on Loud Silence TV tonight across the world. Thank you very much, Mark, for being here tonight. Abdul Mola is live on Facebook, on YouTube. I can see Suraj watching me tonight. Kofi is live here. Isaac Dodu is also watching me this evening. Yemba is live. Kevin Taylor, Konsabe na ekwaso Kevin Taylor NK bia amanfo edidi matem no. And me te say amanfo bi duru omodwumam 6 o'clock ai edwuma wura kwekuten me te say na udru factory was 6 o'clock hey kweku tinda o kweku da na de ebenya menye wie ai kweku da ana me te say ewia no so akwase ampanyin so no nko factory no kwase ampanyin no kweku tima catch check the last person you employed any problem no ai wo de ye tufu a wonte ye tufu na odwu baby and me te say kweku ti udru adwum 5:45 adan see you adan onna ko adwum 5:45 ko eden ho you are funny you car na best say nyoma no car na your destination car no number nyoma na best say Friday na the call you know the new one na best say in there our destination men pro ho maintain can deal of hajene kwekuti men pro ho car na best say nyoma foforo in there no container foforo na best say nyoma call you know any destination any number enye ne ekrom na nam ade na wo ha wo ho say 5:30 wo adwum papa penyini papa pejini machira wo kwan kweku ten 5:30 see o jubem eh emu adin mo am dey on Facebook jibi mo dey mo jibi mo kwa me say 5:30 na doctor kweku ten doctor no 5:30 na wo dey wo adwumem wo ye dey wo adwumem wo doctor 5:30 na wo adwumem see o da baba wo name problem bi ani wa da baba wo name problem no na problem no wo adwumem ho problem no e wo radio station ho aha into solve our problem now problem you so betwa as simple as that also you can be on tiase enti anam say and me hu bibi na bibia me hu ene say eye 5:30 that see o adwuma kwekuti on tamba kumasi o obeda kumasi kwekuti kumasi the once in a while and kwekuti adwuma 5:30 ukwa den chairman doc 5:30 na nsesa hwe ensisa bibia 1 gig you ready ai no kran no way goose no way ai goose dan no 5:30 a wukọ adwuma the doctor ensisa bibia enya bibia kwasi ampanyin na nenum afu se otwene ne papa bob bra 20 da odukrom me papa esi die odukrom we see first one and I see second one me papa ai kwekutin wo de wasi wiase dan nyina da ase me papa nana aidan ando we see dan mienu odukrom kwasia na wo employ no ne papa ni krom onko che ne papa dan ye ka se o de nkwasia fotwa ho hia o sika nyina be hye metufu ntie me say o de nkwasia fotwa ho hia o sika kakra na wonya na ebe hye tie se futuo no obanyansafo ye buni be ye nka na sem papa metufu na jimidi yo me say o de nkwasia fotwa ho hia ohina o de nkwasia fotwa no ho hia no ne ntoma eti akoko bini and then Monday media mejujo machiro enti says 5:30 na koduru edwuma mu no container be ensisa bibia enko bibia na sa kara be sa container mienu no koye no enye nipa na di akire e de se ka no anka ka no du anaka na mem bibia ensisa o me maka me se me papa nko a owo me e na betuma frame maka se ko jai ba o se me so me defend me papa and the funny thing is say me nim se papa be frame inti ma block me papa line no ai minimum some papa be me enti ma blocking the line no enti papa frame me ma ai enti ade ne de I say loko ai me si nipa ba ko pe na wasase we su a obeto Kevin jai me defend no and I minimum say me papa no be frame enti ma block no ai me ye de me wi na me biem papa phone line o frame na afia ba ai me papa frame ira ma block ho so ai na me ka kire no ai me de me twa wontro okay na enda metinsem inkofo kikansem o Kevin Taylor me se mama motua me rent e mafo tua Kevin Taylor kwase pay Kevin Taylor ya boa enu enko bebi ha o Kevin Taylor me udi matama enko bebi o because me so me di nkofo atem indi se opa bibi dia ene che opa bibi anu eden because me di nkofo atem ti udi matama nyam hwe eno ma me njai de me ye no a good course but over the weekend inkofo bebre akikansem you know and I'm one person and my platform is big. So I'm not going to entertain Inkusi on my platform. I'll never do that. That platform where son. Oboha owuna sika me mejeje wa hano. Na yase ye bonsa endu. Mi be chirechirem. Me se obi wo ho a owuna na na busuafo eye yie mana. Me kasa mejeje sika wa ha. Lao Silence TV asika menya no ensan ebebo nyina busuafo eyi o me nyina endru sansa into one kasa no undru se mebo din wa ha dabi undru sa level no the moment we yi ase wonsa bedo so a chen sika magije no ha no ene bebo din but we yi ase no It does not matter where you are. Yakosio, Kumase, Obuase, Enkran, Tamale, Tama, Dien, inside Bejino way Yason, made 10 minutes Bejino ha. Into me, I don't deal with Nkusie. I will never deal with Nkusie. Where you talk Bella Cramam, or you Ponchinema. I don't deal with Imponchimba. I deal with humans. It does not matter. And I share my Kevin Taylor. And I go with you. Wouldn't you go for Betia? I mean, share. Ye Juman and go for Betia and Moa. All right. Now, in go for Betia, I can some. And there in the morning, I was having breakfast. And because, okay, my Conco share a year Laos Silence TV. That fortunately not a Free Mind and all Laos Silence TV. Free Mind for your information. Free Mind family. I'm live on Laos Silence TV. When they go live, we put them live on TV across the world. 22 African countries worldwide. Obi Ashomo. Ain't me who say Chairman Freeman. Hey Chairman Freeman. Who too free at them now but don't we? What teaching? And who say I'll fire me pa. And what was he talking about? He was talking about the issues ACC. And I would like to say his criticisms were on point. And the part that I really enjoyed, I want to show the say he got to a point. No, say Kevin Taylor, you need to apologize to Ghanaians for deleting Wangasao content because you chose Obi interest over 30 million people. It is one thing that he said. I realized no, a very important statement the young man made. Also, Kevin Taylor, you cannot pick people's interest over the interest of the people. And yes, Sana, you are not being fair to the people and people following you. And I realized. Analyze it. So later when I sat down, my team, I was talking to them, and I was like, "This is right. This is a very decent and welcome statement." And I would like to say this to people watching me across the world. The day I was speaking about this whole thing that has happened, I said, I deleted Sir Dr. Kweku Timbano because of the respect I had for Kweku Ting. But from Nyoma Mete and especially Mitie Free Mind editorial, and I realized at that moment, that decision I took, I took Kweku Ting's interest before the interest of the people of Ghana. We have over 30 million people in Ghana. Kweku Ting can never be better than them. And I being the host and CEO of Loud Silence Media, there are two things I'm going to do. I'm going to try find the video and reinstate that video. If my team, they are not able to find the video, I am promising you I am going to redo that scandal into detail and even add more revelations, sir. Monte. I want to state this again. Let's say I am going to reinstate the video that was deleted, and if they are not able to pull that video, I will do the scandal again. Bring back all the documents and fufra abekahono. I'll add it to it. It's very important. Masa, me say, yeneno, yen sisa yen block obi aso mobe bre I. We will not block anybody. Mona mobe ba na me platform so that. I'm trying to get pin something my team is telling me to pin. Okay, so these are the two things we are going to do to prove to Ghanaians that the interest of the people, the masses, is more important than an individual. So, two promises. My team, they are digging to pull this video. If they are not able to do it, I will do the scandal again. Every single document I pulled, any story no could do Shraj and the Abba for after Shraj, I will let you know. But first one here, we'll come back to it. All right. Now let's do the do. Now, you see, the good thing about this platform is, and my team, and they say, we decide what to talk about. You don't decide what we have to talk about. We decide what we want to talk about. And the best I can want in the interest of the people, not in your interest. So we expect to Kevin Taylor Beckham be once a man. Ebi and the medu hamo. Ebi or China we expect na kanyan. Some ka just say me mpantoko ba minim ko. Yeah. And I'll prove to Ghanaians say me minim ko. Okay. Now let's do the do. Sidi, catch on say Kevin Taylor ba.
Oh Sidi. Yale keti aba na madakra notification ban ma sore 1224 ba obua wo chirechirem na me siripa hwe ni nyina because wo be chire na de what for from tum and I have for Italian money box basu yiri tamu kum wahala ye chire.
We are going to turn the whole country upside down, one by one.
Well, how will you do it?
Well, we will die and they will bury us.
We will die and they will bury us. You're still live on Loud Talents TV. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. My producers are called The Ghost Team. And the Monday, a very packed show. Every single thing Rebecca Rohabia, we will back it with facts. Enya Busremuka. Enya Bloggers Forum. Enya international platform. If you're not ready to learn, to listen, to get a fact, then move out of here and go somewhere else. That's the most important thing. Kevin Taylor Aba, KT Aba. Now, what's on our desk? Let me put this out there. Your first announcement of the day. Jasso is going to happen on Ebusia FM 96.5. Host no Banchem 4. You people know Banchem 4, and he has a position in the NDC, one of the executives in the Ashanti region. Now, Banchem 4 every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Ghana time. No, Banchem 4 will be live on Loud Silence TV. Ebusia 96.5 FM. He is going to have his own show. Ewo Ebusia we will telecast it live. Loud Silence will be picking this show every Wednesday 7 to 9 p.m. You cannot miss this. It will be live on TV. Obi Ogana be able to marry Banchem for show. No, you know him, very vocal, very strong-hearted guy. He's very convincing and he knows his facts. I would like to tell the world to say Banchem 4 has his own show because we're Busia FM 96.5, and you know his co-host for Omokon Supremo Mensa, very smart, intelligent guy, and Alex Frimpong. They will be helping Banchem 4 to make sure say the truth is said in the Ashanti region. Anything edi impuntio, edi inkomopa, edi eye enidasobeba santimemuno, I support. That era na yese ye asantifunti yempese beka no kreno enu etwem. We only support what is good, what is going to change Asantemai, what is going to bring development. And this show, Jasso, we nye eye fake one na ekuya poki yeno, we the authentic Jasso, ye the bro from a year. Obusia 96.5. Banchem 4 will be hosting that show. The co-host for Enewohono. So I'll say we'll make a date with them 7 p.m. every Wednesday or Ghana time. He will be live to tell you the truth. Thank you very, very much. Solid announcement. Now, yabako enimno egigim. Lawyer nie. Lawyer nie. Akwachantro. Inti answer na meko benim no. Inti the whole MPP kakrakei. MPP chenchrenchei. Obiye tumi nkyere na Akufo Addo certificate any lawyer okodi ye nipa ba ko ni twa picture e wo Ghana any abrochiri. Ubusa MPP for say Akufo Addo certificate we ya omso no a lawyer na picture we ya omso the picture ni career day. Omo ye career day wo school. And my go picture you say Akufo Addo when a chese Akufo Addo lawyer ubusa kwaku ba ko say Akufo Addo on SS okotena abrochiri e ko ye law degree wa abrochiri elo free abrochiri ba ko e UK ko abrochiri fofore e France e ko to aso ne abrofo ko practice ye Okude brothers me the documents nyina be kire mo oboa it ubusa MPP for say Akufo Addo he no ye lawyer mumma evidence o say certificate nie evidence nie the law school nie magina ho ama sa azan Akufo Addo ya azan we career day he is playing lawyer onye lawyer makajem sa akwa no wi no onom okpo wi so enu wi oruro no 55 enu wi enu 4 enu 4 wi enu eta otumi numa na asa inkra akwa benije enti me ka bibia kire mu Ghana fo. Next time who say MPP ni be catch so where do you economist, where do you a lawyer, where do you a scientist, montwe mo hona monko. Me say dey any day NPP for be bio manu can say oh where do you economist, oh where do you lawyer, oh where do you scientist, mu hu ni pe montwam. Ebe sin ne Akufo Addo ye won 1944 ye wie the bond of 1844 any 2 weeks to bo Ekufuado. What you say diagro? Sa time man kesimu ahemfo no, sa time na sa man kesimu ahemfo no, omo nheda mpo ehu ahwehwe da 1844. Ade om the sign contract no sa the bond of 1844 sa pen no krampo no na enye ink ne wom. Ye ku nipa na de ne moja gu mu ene ye de ye. Omo de omo nsa kokroboti na ye. 1844 ye wu Ekufuado 90 ye signed the bond of 1844. Ancho Oba efa efuro ancha na ye wu Ekufuado a year. After a year, I did work for Ado. I quit a hoodie muso. Ya wo I was off for 1932. Ye Jimmy oh ye Jimmy Bruta. Ya wo ya was off for 1932. Or see oba bese sama brabo. Ya was off for. Or hirampe na jata fu nyina fu wure mu ba. Or hirama oh na jata tenene. Osafumafo oye bese ohirama na njata tenene mo tigara za sankofo wi enti mo president no lawyer no mo tumi ma picture baako pe kweku baako only Flagstaff House boy ya omo kankan ya mo chocho articles yi mo tumi ko fa one paper picture ben picture say Ekufuado picture nie na ogina Kude brothers of France all practicing law na say bia ogina law firm bi anim 1844 akwawe. The bond of 1844. Ye wie anche. Me see anytime Ghana for mo better say MPP for your campaign. On be catch say where you are economist. Where you are a scientist. Where you are a lawyer muntwam. Omo nyina ya kromfo omo kan kre. Ewifo nkwa omo dada mo omo ba ye de ko school ha ye de lawyer ene kotena UK ene kotena France o ka so mo fo mo mambra na adan ntokwa enti munye very careful lawyer kolon onye na nado dan kweku for enti ende mo be mukro na kwesi why so obodam de mo ye nyina onte pe ni wutieti na no ye say o kana bu ofu ade na odi panyina tem na ye ne afie de emo na guo penyini ya ombunu hono de na ka kire no ona no yetototo nsa ena last ye code chrome ma bibiti ho Ekufuado de time osana na ma metina tira play mu kwase akeka Stella papa ni o Stella so wa anum wi ene na make me ebe video yi Stella papa ni How will you rate your father's performance as the president? Oh, Stella. Why junkie o? Wa numi drag kokem nyombo bi. Papa bodam ne ma bodam. Obeja. Boy we di oba no di comfortable. Di mi bie. Na me makase me ni matem. Ye tie na esankuma ka se wudi atem o Ghana enti amra o ha on sen. Mo amosora mudi matem prekoro te Germany na ne hu fi na esa adokoro no odi asante nyina tem mutumi nkobunu komo Germany wo odo asante Germany o bodam Kevin Taylor di asante ne abuofunu ko Germany e kwase na oto na odi otumfo atem edidi otumfo be ma atem no asante fo mema mada ne nwe na mugu Germany obi atwintun hye ne so o be kame masem se me di otumfo atem o bodam entokwane nantwi na obowe wose ope akokɔ ne nan moni kwase na ti Germany akwa ne hu fia na hu kankan a German fo nkraman ewo citizenship oni bi no mo nkɔ hɔ na mo nkɔkye ne mbu ne kom sɛ modidi ye na natam sɛ na be ma ye sei ye na ye wi aha me tumufo de bia me ka kyerɛ pia onana ne me odɔ me na me so me dɔw ansa na me ka wo mba nanim no ana me ka wase na me gi permission na pia onana me be jimi o ebi mo jimi Ewurade Jimmy ni bia dokro nana no bi na sabio me madane me ho echampomfie nana wo so de tumi ama me eye asantema bosom e de ahye me mu me de betua mo odwa brente we de me dwa no udwa me mo president na funu se Teletubbies otete Ghana so a lawyer Ekufuado na funu se Teletubbies otete Ghana so a lawyer ne law certificate ne law certificate be na kofa de we aba Ade na moka say I should block Abigail Equia. Na Abigail Equia onenam ho no awo bebi kwa nko aba ha. Abigail Equia ya moka na say awo bebi kwa nko aba ha. Moma ne ngina so na nhehye no. Ai em block obia. Platform we so do. Watch me and ignore the fools. Mr. S, Mr. P, they are doing their job. When they see say they have to block Abigail Equia or so why no. Bema or Jubilee House and OS and your ba bema. So mu sa din na mama nka say oba e be ma na eye. Jubilee House your desk a omo hwe Loud Silence TV. Ai anamunim. Girls omo Jubilee amon kai say eye Kennedy Japan ko ka kire eye attachia ni tise kutu. On ka kire say information na minya e time attachia eye housing minister no. Me girlfriend bia na eye attachia secretary nkwasiafo. Kennedy Japan say when he votes for him and he becomes president, what he will do is that the first thing he will do, what he's going to do is that he's going to clean the, he's going to bring boats, and when he brings the boats, he will clear the sea. I want you to vote for me. When you vote for me, what I'll do first is I'll bring boats and I'll clean the sea. I'll pour through. You bring boat to clean the sea. So I'll go for you.
Use this voice.
If you vote me today or elect me as president of Ghana, first thing I'll do is put coast gas. Bring boats, clean the sea.
If you like me today, I'll get a president. First thing I'll do is deploy coast gas to clean the sea. Or free, go and clean for su. Or free, go to for su and clean there. Kwasi akeka sa no di 70 enche. Popo. Yes obema we di oboa Ghana o, ne dia na oboa Ghana. Kan dey Japan, obedi Ghana so na kwasi bi gina o sa kiki ana ekosie no. If you vote for me, you are going to do then. Why don't you see a Jimmy on? Read my lips. Ope president Teddy. Unkwasi asema wedi we wiase. O sabe president Teddy. Kwasi asema wedi we wiase kene Japan. Enkwasi asema wedi we wiase umbore nyina bubu. Enkwasi asema nti umbore nyina ese ekomore. Ope president asedi. Ghana so se de ya asema. O se Kevin Taylor no. Sa boy we unhwe. O na go hwe de. About 5 a year 3 US East Coast time. I say when vote for me, I'll bring Coast Guard. Now we'll go for Coast Guards no way. Akwa. Oba US now we di fufufu no a. Na for the team o say I'll bring Coast Guard. What the Coast Guards are Coast Guards no do mo kotina. He na o kotina. Now the Ghana problem nyina e pona no hia ho. Dia fungu a o we dia betia pona dia be ho nyina e fine ai. E ba intellectual dia no yifum. And the senka say dia nkenye betu the president because me ba. Oh if you vote for me, dia hia say bio imba kodwuma e ma obi akenten. And yes say and dia ba Cape Coast e be coastal side nya ya beto eye boat am obia na obia se bio wa beto aduane ya beja to pona no bia e be chew. And the say efu abuofunu ko bisa mahama sene ya adwene otumi de kofa car power baaye ofui o just say easy Stella mimi show unhwa akọ yeah evidence na ekoro. All right, let's do the do now. Adikudie make acha mo Ghana for say MPP ni bia begira wanim say we oye lawyer we oye economist we oye scientist muntwam Ghana for muntwam Mesidian, Munchom na monko omo ya trofo. When you go to the Parliament of Ghana, Katie Amon, on the last busa on vetting say, I don't know be lawyer, also nya exceptional pass. Bobusa mo ho adekudientia or say chairman sabonsu. Emredo do watna parliament abesinde, still he does not want any ministerial appointment. If you say or say chairman sabonsu, enye ni din someone munim so say chairman sabonsu e fe no, e de ade. Or say chairman sabonsu your friend Lawrence ade onu so ye wi onu so ko wi ade wo school and your pamon was St. Peters. Or say chairman sabonsu ade kudientia on pese obe minister nyina ne say onim say bebusa ne say uko school ni die de see or ye wi or say chairman sabonsu. Until when you study or say chairman sabonsu say osha, when you analyze him very well, he has avoided anything that has got to do with vetting. And I'm study it. Osei Chairman Sabonsu has avoided anything in politics that has got to do with vetting. Into which the position of parliament is here. It is not a position a year vetting ye de bema ye veto ye tam ye de amount. Say parliamentary affairs again. He has always avoided a vetting in parliament. If you say Osei Chairman Sabonsu ye kronfo, he doesn't have any better past. Osei Chairman Sabonsu Asante Sam enemy nuanoma asante for mu scrutinizing the parliament to me oswame e man be share parliament. All these years he has avoided what we call vetting. If we say oyewi ni tise kusie eyi kose. It is a study of Seche Mensah Bonsu. That is a letter that was written to his father from St. Peter's. Stated clearly, say Seche Mensah Bonsu broke into the students' locker and went to steal provisions. The school store, no, Seche Mensah Bonsu broke into it. And this is a letter from St. Peter's Secondary School. I know majority of you people have seen it. Into Seche Mensah Bonsu, the Diankasa at the Mr. Ade, ne papa din di JK Ade. Time on St. Peter's near Freno, Lawrence Ade, or ye weak. Na yana your system near weak, Okasi Okaso Muade, the party a rea yanka saying. Inti swami fono at the end of the day no ye to aba mumye musa ni panase mumusa muse adentina kwa we call parliament from Kufuor time ebesi Kufuor time or mayan vetting da every day he runs away from vetting and intina ultimately taking up any position that is got to do with vetting. We need to vet you before we can give you into Seche Mensah Bonsu no from day one. Osi na den na udina na Lawrence Ade na yede to wo so and the friend Seche Mensah Bonsu. Mama yenko tie Seche Mensah Bonsu. Oya kromfo, he's a thief. He's somebody oya imposter. And he also sa kromfo we so aba bedru ha. And what the parliament or no be kire nkofo grammar. Abra wunya okọ university na e wo University okọ plan no oya third class. Et say Kufuor the economics or Lagos na onu so nya third class no. And the honor na parliament of so church brofum ewifo we ja Seche Mensah Bonsu being the leader of the MPP in parliament that time it makes the party looks like a shithole. It is a West studying history for a very long time in parliament over 30 years. It does not want to be vetted because a dino usually cry a dia a din because or your cromfort the actual name a Lawrence Ade. Now, Mumian could tear or Seche Mensah Bonsu. Na yenti on one casano asem send a bear, your friend, Lawrence Ade, and also send a and the dimbe or Seche Mensah Bonsu. Namunti an explanation, Mubo so we re and onanam. Ain't a Muswam for Menomocasa, a Riway or the Muabeneska. Nitisa Kosi. Wemo, and I am Womo. This is a Seche Mensah Bonsu, Muntiano.
Just in case you never knew, he's Lawrence Seche Mensah Bonsu. Good morning to you. It's good to have you here in the studio.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me. But I think that Lawrence is no longer part of my...
Why have you dropped it?
Well, it was a name that was foisted on me by my very senior cousin.
Right.
And entering class 1 those days. And he gave it to me. I wrote it at the back of my SI book. I went home. My senior brother saw it. So incidentally, he was also Lawrence, the one that I came after. He was also Lawrence, and I was Lawrence Jr. But into secondary school, I decided to drop it and then go by my...
Was there a reason, or you just wanted a
The reason really was because I joined what used to be known as the Student Movement for African Unity. And I think fraternizing with colleagues, I got to know that there was not much use bearing the English name. And so I reverted to my own name and my father's name. So combining the two then gave me Seche Mensah Bonsu.
Okay. You turned 58 this year, am I correct?
You are.
Yes. You never knew, he's Lawrence Seche Mensah Bonsu. Good morning to you. It's good to have you here in the studio.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me. But I think that Lawrence is no longer part of my...
Why have you dropped it?
Well, it was a name that was foisted on me by my very senior cousin.
Right.
And entering class 1 those days. And he gave it to me. I wrote it at the back of my SI book. I went home. My senior brother saw it. So incidentally, he was also Lawrence, the one that I came after. He was also Lawrence, and I was Lawrence Jr. But into secondary school, I decided to drop it and then go by my...
Was there a reason, or you just wanted a
The reason really was because I joined what used to be known as the Student Movement for African Unity. And I think fraternizing with colleagues, I got to know that there was not much use bearing the English name. And so I reverted to my own name and my father's name. So combining the two then gave me Osechi Mensah-Bonsu.
Okay. You turned 58 this year.
So I'm for Simon. Well, me are you for me be chirem. Osi Lawrence Adeno. Nana ba na moya nana ba na moa me my girlfriend nana ba na moyi nsam keka nsem busa no. And obusa or introduce you boga say oh Lawrence Mensah-Bonsu. And also your friend Lawrence. And also na Aden Lawrence what to actually also that be and na ba ya miam na be ai miam na be ai pencil book and na ba so na ya dan na woto Lawrence to twene mi chire bo and asimesi o say Mensah-Bonsu ti se ko se kronfo bi ade se o se o adikudie ntia ne din obenya edin a ye frɛ no muntie o adikudie ntia obenya edin a ye frɛ no Lawrence Aden no en se class 1 no ko school no and on watro Lawrence egu ni book echi enti obedru fie no and na ne cousin bi hu say Lawrence bi gu ni book echi na ne cousin kura ne friend Lawrence enti ne cousin hu say Lawrence gu ni book echi no and am started friend Lawrence na Osechi Mensah-Bonsu ansa na o cousin hu say friend Lawrence ne friend Osen ewi uti hu chance ko se ase ansa na Ultra Dinagu Bukejisa Lawrence no. Our cousin be for Lawrence no. Na school ni dimbe na near the floor class one ho. Oh you have no credibility. You are a thief. Every four and you also some so kuro kwasi asam. Inti osi. Time na class 1 or class 2 no. And na Otro Lawrence good bukechi. Into do fie no and na ne cousin bi tam book no say hey Lawrence and you did man your friend Lawrence akwi twadro inti emuna na odi Lawrence no go school inti ne pese bu so watch Osechi Mensah-Bonsu ansa na wo chiro din no Lawrence no go book echiro ne afra wo sen na woni din wo ye panyin boni pa wo ye kromfo tina o sing na ahye no wo ye kromfo akwa wo na gina parliament Mr. Speaker imposter at what age and now bra no church sa din we ya into time na wo bra no church Lawrence go buku no na afra wo sen. So you want to tell me say before I wo trust Lawrence na obra mo emo fra Lawrence no na woni din kromfo mo swamefo sa ewiwe na didi manim sa bedu ne MPP for no na o sa to aso Osa to us no wo class 1 and I want to be spelling Lawrence or say Mensah-Bonsu wo class 1 and I want to be spelling Lawrence hey and the audio what we are tasso before we mo apo mo per respect me mo every 4 week or say Mensah-Bonsu krom 4 week wo class 1 now to be spelling Lawrence hey and when you ding into all to us no or say and time na sa edine ebeda no so inti time go class no ni din oye postgraduate no name inti okọ class 1 no ni din okọ chiro Lawrence na ne bra say ne for Lawrence inti Lawrence de kuta na akọ we ko some afela some medwene hu ye akọ ye fucking guy pa o he we ni we na mo so inti okay oto aso inti ho na be friend Lawrence inti oto ma na okodru school pon eno okọ join ekuo bi e from Student Movement for Africa Unity na time okọ join sa kuo no eno ohun se oh sa na Africa bibi wo Africa mu ohun se okuta Africa di mienu a eboa wo tie wo inti emu ho na ye na adwe se da bi obesesa ne din na ne ye friend papa osei ena ne papa danfo bi o se ne nua bi so ye friend ade inti ho ena ne papa e ka se ndie ono Osechi Mensah-Bonsu ope sa din no inti oyi Lawrence ade ne free no so na question ne say answer the from Lawrence ade na o say you obi din no next time ne from ewi inti oyi Lawrence ade no ena as an African Student Movement for Africa Unity no or try Osechi Mensah-Bonsu to no so ewi san kwase mo ya ka chiri pama ne be MP class 1 now was spell Lawrence mo sa mo MPP for we mo sa kotodwe fo a muti wo kokora se de dem koji eduro sa mo akromfo we a mo so mo intellectuals Ghana mo ena Into Honana, African student, student movement for Africa unity, no, and Nimuna man, I just say, or society ding, I a friend, or Osechi Mensah Bonsu. Oko St. Peter's, and Oko book store in school store, I did any provisions gum. Time mana, a year headmaster no efre. Letter koma Osechi Mensah Bonsu no. Dear Mr. J.K. Ade, Osechi Mensah Bonsu, Papa Dean Mr. Ade. Time headmaster no Troy no, headmaster no, letter or koma Osechi Mensah Bonsu, Papa say adikudienti ya pamu oba, eye Lawrence Ade no, efri se oyeji ewo St. Peter's ha. Inti time Lawrence Ade, Osechi Mensah Bonsu, ya pamu Lawrence Ade no. School bian fano no onya school bian ko. Ain't the best thing they could do was to change his name and okwa santimem no konya school bi no potrom and omre no ko share eye KNUST. Me chire omu adikudientia this guy doesn't want to go through any vetting in his life. It's twisted here in his political life he has avoided vetting because or comfort on kanokre. And then this letter from the headmaster clearly stated and the date is on the 9th of March. And it stated clearly say Oba Lawrence Adeno or ye cron for wabebu school ni nyina be di aduane hyedo wabebu ani akoton wadi akoagina parliament on na kai budget ofori atani wona we na kai budget oye wi onko baby onko court. So you see why these people, I don't see them as people we have to entertain. Yes, so almost so Ghana every way. Nyansa be na woni trim owie na rekone nam KNUST efisana ne papa ye obi anipa nim nipa e na onya alo e na odi wura KNUST osakoye planning onya third class wait mumu sense the slangs no onya no wen se ye jimi ne eteso ame e na kwase atobia na say we dia oya santini yampe nipa onim nyansa ne hote enkodi animu fatumi mbre empunti ombre fie no ye sori akromfo Osechi Mensah Bonsu the highest form of education. Oko ni nsem ni nyome mu a mi chechirem Kromfo Osechi Mensah Bonsu. Level A level 1977, O level 1975, middle school certificate 1970, basic education 1966. Odi free form air course 1977 owie ye. Oko tech no na okonya third class. Mumu san slangs no okonya no wen ewi. Mr. Speaker, you know, in the parliament or what to no for parliament. Into a year SS no na otifie swami na oye adwuma mi chirem owi SS no ya pam ni free St. Peter's no na school bi anje no because oye wi onum wi oye anyoma oye comfort twa moaboaten ene na nam swami ene ode ne sasa ekobo so ewo den swami intino ye fitani na yene no yede animu yene netia into on naninam ye MPP treasurer den na alo azan na Trump so amede ogina so ase akan ye se ode aponche crisis so beto ama no na ode be wura parliament and he is avoiding every single vetting in his life on vetting. Osechi Mensah Bonsu we do the leveler and so ye speaker of parliament and I say a vice president or contest for presidency on to me. If you say oyevi a dear dad so kura nyane dia uncle for the best certificate mra uncle for the best certificate mra or say Mensah Bonsu class 1 no spell it Lawrence class 1 into spell Lawrence no ena obra okazi pejibe so Lawrence ena na time na was spell Lawrence now we did the same.
Just in case you never knew, he's Lawrence Osechi Mensah Bonsu. Good morning to you. It's good to have you here in the studio.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me. But I think that Lawrence is no longer part of my...
Why have you dropped it?
Well, it was a name that was foisted on me by my very senior cousin.
Oh, right.
And entering class 1 those days. And he gave it to me. I wrote it at the back of my SI book. I went home. My senior brother saw it. So incidentally, he was also Lawrence, the one that I come after. He was also Lawrence, and I was Lawrence Jr. But into secondary school, I decided to drop it and then go by my...
Was there a reason, or you just wanted a
The reason really was because I joined what used to be known as the Student Movement for African Unity. And I think fraternizing with colleagues, I got to know that there was not much use bearing the English name. And so I reverted to my own name and my father's name. So combining the two then gave me Osei Mensah-Bonsu.
Okay, you turned 50 years.
As some way you can we are say now no near for Lawrence now we didn't say and son ever for Lawrence no. What cousin Kwana you didn't know say he was called Lawrence. Like this guy's statement all doesn't make sense. Nick cousin no the Lawrence at no or no surprisingly he also had the name Lawrence. It took cousin no not himself Lawrence. And shockingly, Udu SS1 or change it, Also, I can also when I got to senior high school, secondary education, secondary school, I wanted to change it because there was an organization of Bois. I want to call we are the Pamono. Ain't a Dean Lawrence are there? No, it ended at St. Peter's. Akwa when it is a course as in Ghana, Tina Parliament or the name, the position of Parliament. Mr. S, give me that title on him. Something on parliamentary business. Did they vet him? No. They created that position for him. Mr. S, what's his position? What's that title he holds in parliament? Mun kan the title near then. BBBB parliamentary. I quite can't draw, Mr. Article say, how can a class 1 kid be spelling Lawrence? Class 1. Me say, move on the title now. Officer says, or say he is the leader of government business. They created it for him in parliament. Or say why did your politics because he's avoided vetting. Or you head of parliamentary, leader of parliamentary business. What is that? Who say vetting and say this our position, man? No, I'm got to them. Only some them ye. Some crab on time you expose me one mitiate into moon creative opportunity, and I'm creating position in the man. Or your Bema uncontested for any position in government. Near Vetino, every class 1, I started spelling Lawrence. Now you see Jimmy. Minister for Parliamentary Affairs and Parliament Business in Kwasaki Kansa. Modi, am I like you? Now in Sunny Bohaya, no ma. Ayana, am I about Damu Jambesi Bekasa? All right, okay. Yeah, we are such a Mensah-Bonsu. All right, now we have so many. 525. That's 925 in Ghana. El Kasacholi. All right, okay. Let me cancel. Akwame Pekasa. All right, Kwansma here. Oh, Kasacholi. Okay, this one's gone. This one is gone. All right, now and then Bank of Ghana issue. This is another issue. Yeah, we need to talk about quickly. And Sunday at TSM. OB of Asempa FM. My team wrote something on our social media platform, specifically with All Due Respect page, and it was an interviewer, phone interviewer or conductee between Asempa and show no doing on his show, any Bank of Ghana Deputy Director. Director of Finance. Now, what I would like to say is say, I keep saying every day, me personally, when you see me, I'm a free-minded person. I don't hate any journalist in Ghana. The only thing I need from journalists in Ghana is to ask the right questions and push those who are responsible to give us answers. But the moment you neglect your core a responsibility as the gatekeeper, as the journalist who are nipa bebre any doubt also busan sem na yehu no kure no na say try say be cover up nipa bi hu nipa party before bi hu nipa into one person be busan say eno na me what problem with you. And I came out clearly to applaud Obi of Asempa for being very consistent during that interview, pushing the person or his guest to answer a question. He didn't flinch. He basically wanted answers, and he basically stuck to what he wanted. And that is what we call being resolute as a journalist. Until you get the answer you want, which you think and believe from your facts, it is fair and right, you don't move. So when you watch Hard Talk or BBC Near, they ask you the question and then demand the answer. Until you give them the answer or the answer that is close enough that makes sense, they don't move on. But our grantee interviewer, he showed maturity and professionalism in that particular segment and how he was able to stay within the professionalism, to be consistent and asking the right questions. Momentie the interview, after that, I will also talk about something.
The Bank of Ghana committing to that project.
I don't have the figure offhand.
The figure for your headquarters?
I don't have a figure off my head, sir. That's what I'm saying.
$250 million. Are you committing $250 million to that project?
I don't have the full complement of the figures. At this moment.
Mr. Randolph, you are the Director of Finance of the Bank of Ghana. This is a major project that will shake the balance book of every organization. You should have that figure of head. How much are you committing to your head office building? We know it is $250 million. Can you confirm that?
So this is what I've been talking about as a journalist. Also, Obusa question, and the conversation was about $250 million. Bank of Ghana said we see a new headquarters, and Obi was asking him, as the Director of Finance at the Bank of Ghana, Obi saw Chirame say you don't have the figure of head. If you don't have even the exact figure, you should at least have an idea of the figure. On said Drew baby na Obi Busa, it was dead silent. On any day, journalists will move it to another question. And that is what I've been telling my fellow journalists. You stick to it. On say Ojina Hona one kodenim. He was insisting. Answer this question, and the man ran away. And that is what I've been telling them every day. Ask reasonable answers and demand reasonable ask reasonable questions and demand reasonable answers. That is how it works. So at that point, Obi didn't budge. He didn't move. He was there. The man was quiet. You know why he was quiet? He was thinking the guy will move on. But in journalism, until you get what you have to get, it's sounding reasonable. You don't move. And I applaud him for this. Said the man dropped the call. But on a normal day, what they will do is Ankamana and Sa. Now, Ojina was saying, you don't do that. You stay there and you push the person to give you the facts because you are speaking from fact. You have documents before you. You have the fact. You need to make sure he gives you what you have to give you. And see, I am applauding him for staying there, making sure that Ansana Nippon Mutie and Penomonsaka, Omonsanka also the man ran away. And I'm giving him credit for that. Bank of Ghana issue, is so straightforward. Mete say Lawrence Ade, Oseche Mensah politics with it. The Bank of Ghana does not have to do what? Report to Parliament. If even the Bank of Ghana, the governor of the Bank of Ghana, reports to the Attorney General before Bank of Ghana gets any green light or any money, the Attorney General will have to go to Parliament for it to be endorsed. And Sana, the Bank of Ghana can use Ghana's money for anything. So whether they go through Attorney General or they come directly to Parliament, still Parliament of Ghana need to sanction every document by Bank of Ghana before Bank of Ghana can use our money. And for a minority leader to foolishly say, yes, the Bank of Ghana governor does not need the permission of Parliament to do what they did, then it means it's diabolic. On Ghana, It means these people are bent on destroying this nation. And that is what I keep talking about every day. Let's say the Bank of Ghana does not directly account to Parliament. If they account to the Attorney General can never sign off any money to Bank of Ghana. The Attorney General will have to come to Parliament for Parliament to sanction and sign a Bank of Ghana indirectly, whether in or out, the Bank of Ghana will need the final signature of Parliament before they can use our money. So why is Osei Mensah-Bonsu say, why are we blaming Addison? Why are the minority people saying Addison flouted the law or he flouted the law? Addison basically ignored the process. He ignored the law. Whether it went through Attorney General or not, the question here is, did the Parliament of Ghana, did they sanction Sasika na omuyi ye na omudi sankwasi adeno? No. So we boom raso. So clearly, we're boom rassle, and that is what we are talking about here. Now, Bank of Ghana has some way. Why do you need a PhD holder? And I say you need an intellectual to prove to you, to show you, say, who Nipa was blaming on. Why was he blaming in this Bank of Ghana issue? Makacham say MPP. And the Kanwa, Omatna Bemu 2,415 days. Me say, tie. NPP are buying ebedi Ghana so be seen they could afford by president but we be vice Alan Kojo Chairman Kennedy Japan Motina Parliament the taxes go yes no omatna aban mu 2,415 days aka 480 days per no more 8 years. So who in their right senses will blame the opposition if even today and there's Segleme Asama Yeka, the question here is, who is supposed to be held accountable? The government of the day, the current government, because the government has all the powers to prosecute anybody who, at the end of the day, Abino Tesno has the right to prosecute. So, over to say, yes, we should blame the past government. If the past government actually messed up the money or misused the money, what has the government been doing? This current government, our power for 2,415 days, they could not take action. So today, the president said, yes, they cannot continue because Amuntumi invested. Then you get a journalist sitting on TV saying, yes, we should blame the opposition. So that journalist with Jimmy. And the same applies to Bank of Ghana issue, The Bank of Ghana issue, it has got to do with the government of the day. If even time and not NDC what power they did something wronger. We have the Attorney General who was appointed by this president. There is the Special Prosecutor who was appointed by this president. We have the CID office. We have the YOKO. We have the FIC. We have all these institutions that can hold people accountable. So why are we going back to blame those people who left power? That is why they are lost. That is why we have these offices. That is why we give them the mandate to make sure we need to make sure Nipano Yakena. So then and the journalist to Mitina TV so blame past government. Abroad, the government that has been in power for 2,415 days, they see nothing wrong with that government for not being able to continue the project. It shows to say, sa nipa na otema ekechino or Jimmy for a tribe on your ready so back in Kai on your ready to open the horizon to speak on the fact, and that is what pisses me off. And it's a clear example. Nkwasi Asem say ya.
Fire affordable housing who disikano. Saglemi project ye ma contract $200 million yo. Yes it is. Be wasumi dollars. Nobody since Saglemi Asemba ye. Nobody is even asking about a contract anyway. Or ya Brazilian contract and your coffee and your man $200 million. So on sisi adai. Busobia or tia broche. And now oti Dubai. China baby I say $200 million ya dia mo bian kadanya hino besi. Not even asking questions. Contract and I said me buy any politicians nobody has even mentioned the contractor baby or what. Nipa Crow 10% no one more year contract ni review. And phase 1 of Chronicle so to me a produce about 1,500 flats. A branch and 1,500. Yes, I review contract me a discarding big can. It's a Glemy project, so it's a clear indication of 10%. And I'm a Glemy project, I say no. And like a project, you choose a womb, but still not see a complete project now, You can't see a complete project according to minister no reporter. Now no they go to parliament no. This year sika $56 million. Sika ni yenye tuya almost $200 million dado. But you complete this year san ko pay sika $56 million. Does it make sense?
Adwene no form jandam na bom so. Adwene no form yenye basic analysis. 1,500 houses for ordinary Ghanaians and government workers, $1,500. Let's say we spend 200 million. Bank of Ghana is spending 250 million on one building, office complex. Let's put that aside. Now, say, Akitesia ninum sampre or two say, we are all quiet. Why are we not asking about the contractor? Ghana Niben our contractor. Ghana Niben and a NAMKJTR and the only contractor be assigned contract. Technically, the contract is between the people of Ghana and a contractor, right? But Busango said, why do we have representatives in parliament? Obiem Busa will be a contractor. That is why we have the Attorney General. That is why we have officers that is supposed to take care of that. And it's the Attorney General. When somebody comes to steal from Ghana, I am not a lawyer. You are not a lawyer. Lawyer. They cannot write any document to any institution to demand that contractor to show up in Ghana to answer questions or to sue that contractor. A government machinery. They are agencies that have been given the job to do that. After 6 to 7 years, you are sitting on TV blaming the contractor. Ghana for Yemusa be a contractor. No, the question is, can you go after the contractor? Who has been given the mandate to go after the contractor? There's a government in place. There's an Attorney General in place. There are institutions that have the right to take a document, and wherever the contractor is, they can go there and sue the contractor. Why are you not asking the government why they have not done that? Now you are blaming, say, yeah, Jimmy, and suddenly, you refi contractor, no, because in your head, no, contractor, no, on the NDC, no, Juma, into technically, no, yanko blame NDC, unimnyansa. Why do you know form? Me some way, yes, and we hear announcers and I'm betting radios. Where on earth? A government, say, or we the individuals, we know when Ghana signs a contract with a private entity, it is Ghana, but the people who lead are the Attorney General. Anything say a sign contract as a government, the Attorney General's advice is very important. So irrespective of the day or year, no, the Attorney General has the right to question whoever was involved in the signing of the contract. So, the person you should be holding his balls is your own friend, Godfrey Damina. You are supposed to be targeting the Attorney General and asking the Attorney General, you have the document. Me a committee, I need document, I don't have the contract. More document, you don't have it. Who in Ghana has the right to go look for the lawyer, the contractor? Who? And who in Ghana has the right to answer, question people? Who? And you are foolishly sitting on TV and making it look like, say, Ghana for yenya refi yenya deng. Catch what Attorney General no MPP Attorney General na moye party conference ma omono. And kwasi afuna mo se mo begu yeso no. Say Attorney General, what is your job? The job of the Attorney General is not to go after question. The job of the Attorney General is to look for people like that. And it's a tria ne kasa kramain. You people are daft. My general form. Mama wambere wana muti Facebook. Mo headline you don't know what you are talking about. At this juncture, you are trying to say me a call. Ghana ni na ote kwabrafoso. And as ote bantimana or turn in moleno. Only mom de mbusa se contract away. Are you insane? We okay? Inti e dimo temuno. Mo Jimmy jandam na fofromo. Jandam no afofromo. As a journalist, I also nyansa wako school kakra wa adwuma bie no. Men anka meka asem we meka say, I want to ask a simple question. Yes, Sister Gleme, abana beka just say eye krono e kabem. It's simple as that. Time na abana woso no, abana be this 7 years. Now, who has the responsibility to make sure say sa segleme no contractor na ndi esika. Abana mu twemu no, omuso ndi esika. So, you the Attorney General, tell us something. That's the question you ask. Because no matter what, contractor no. The contract is with the Attorney General. He has every right to take action. You don't sit there and say Ghana for refi. Ghana for Ghana for your refi. Your refi say when I want form. Jandam na mwabaza Jandam ena mudi fie kurase arabetina kumase eri abankran Jandam na mwejina suwa o send mobre. Why should we at this point why are we talking about contractor? Why are we even discussing contractor? Your attorney general is there. Lawyer Penyini Odi Ghana by any no say end the contractor no or to UK and not or to wherever no case on Ghana on to Ghana when I go this Ghana ba oh free think you people are not smart. Obide $200 million and you see 1,500 homes fitted solid homes ayaye yamani pankotinem nkwasi afoma nkasa ema ade ni nyina pro sa moamu nkofo amode mo ba MPP for the 250 million ekosi dan baako in this crucial moment mode mu Jimmy to mo person beka ho asem you are trying to equalize what here mu equalize the you are basically not smart. What are you equalizing here? You are equalizing a seglement to Bank of Ghana. We are sick in your head. What kind of analysis is that? What kind of analysis is that? You di matema na mo tenetene mo hu. Mu Jimmy ni beta ni ndi matema na mo tenetene mo. Where any information are we inform Ghana for? You are trying to equalize here. There's no equalization here. These are straightforward issues. You need to be posing questions. Pose questions to the Attorney General. You are the Attorney General. There was a contractor we worked with. He has an address. As you are saying, the contractor still exists. He's not dead. So what is the Attorney General doing? There are government officials who were involved in signing that contract. Oh, say, Obiaje 10%. Did you mention the name criminal lady? Obiaje 10%. Do you have your facts? Who took the 10%? Motiti radio sunamuye ye journalism. Jandam fonton from journalism. Where the ewuni pa yankan kwa no mwa. Ya betrimu na mubuofu Kevin idi atam. Emesre mo ye gina mo so ye mamu space ba kokora. Ya ka kire mo. Mo nka no kura no ne enja mo. Na se entro na ye ditwa mo furuma no ya ntwema mo. Mo be fe na ma ya mamu edi. Jandam ya tena so ye guno. Jandam analysis aha na oba be equalization, indirect equalization. Otetama kedim said ye o hwe waachem. You people should stop this. Ghana for mame mingidwam 2 minutes mamo. Seglemena Jo Mahama be si ye no. Na anka oso mu si 5,000 homes. 5,000. Jo Mahama answer no mu free office no must spend 200 million on 1,500 homes. Sa segleme gasa etia santime man kan kwasem se nan kan beka. Me busa question. Segleme wey anketia santime mu ena nkotufo ade hye de abontene a anka metena radio so aka se ena eyantumi nye. Sanke be yam asantefo akodem. Ade na bebie kosi ye ne yempese beka se Ghana fo ade nti ye make sure se ya wie. Segleme anke asantime mu ne si na anka eye asenso boacha de tikiti se ring. Ne concert ring ni tise bo fruit and kobeka sa santefo yen kobeka tani nyina so e de amasantefo adem but ende no yeah equalization identity NDC for the entina Jo Mahama kan no it is because it was built by Jo Mahama Ekufuor and his clowns of journalists no they don't want to even give it any credit into Dani Swa Pro. You are justifying why Bank of Ghana needs 250 million to go build one edifice. Are you insane? You are insane. I'm asking and answering. Be good Jandam no. Aban we yam kwasi afo aban. Omunim nyansa. Full stop. All right, the next one. And the ensem wo ho. All right, Mondays na basa na anas yini ho. Gigim. Okay, I think I'm going to skip this for tomorrow. Mr. S, I'll skip this for tomorrow. I'll skip Metro TV for tomorrow. Mr. S, yes, I'm looking at the time and it's very, very tight. Because we need to enter social media segment and do the editorial. I am going to skip Metro for tomorrow. Mr. S, let's move it to tomorrow. So I'm skipping that one. Mr. S, should I skip drinking? I'll skip drinking today. John Dramani Mahama and the NDC did something in 2013. Ghana for one person become one journalist or more Ghana munim. Where we talk about leadership, where we talk about Nipa or Ghana, you cannot take out Kwame Nkrumah, you cannot take out John Mahama, Atta Mills, JJ Rawlings. You can't. A fact because under them no, how much say Ghana. Now, last week me chremo about Gehok. and you people all saw Mumu Juma John Mahama. And break it to everybody Ghana no send your Odane Kwame Nkrumah said and Sanwe Juma into something extraordinary. GEHOC was built by Kwame Nkrumah, extraordinary vision. John Mahama came and added more to it. Into where John Mahama's administration NDC4 to be changing GEHOC into a multi-million-dollar company, a multi-million-dollar edifice, and the business is flowing. Kofi Juma akotena odi nkwasiasem. Now let's look at another project John Dramani Mahama and the NDC. Nyoma NDC ayo okrum ha. Ya papa kofo onim kuraba na oteso ontumi nyemu ba akokra. This is GRIDCO. What did John Mahama do? Did the NDC add anything to GRIDCO? GRIDCO facelift no and bringing new equipment, changing GRIDCO and the sustaining power no. And John Dramani Mahama 2013. This is 1 year right after John Mahama became president. This is what he did to GRIDCO. Then saw the kind GRIDCO no. This is it. Let's watch John Mahama GRIDCO a year.
The Ghana Grid Company, GRIDCO, has over the last 10 years made important strides in evacuating power and in improving grid stability. GRIDCO's mandate is to dispatch and transmit electricity from the generating companies to bulk customers such as Electricity Company of Ghana. With over 5,100 kilometers of transmission lines covering the whole country and about 58 operational substations, GRIDCO is on course to implement necessary investments to reliably transmit electric energy.
The power sector is made up of three components: generation, where power is generated; then transmission, where the power that is generated is being transmitted across the transmission lines in the country to major substations, where it is now delivered to what we call the distribution side of the chain, and it is delivered to the final consumer. So GRIDCO is in the middle of the two, generation and then distribution, and we would normally evacuate power from the various generating stations.
We also have the responsibility to ensure that there is a balance between the supply and demand. So we study how much demand or how much consumption is on the grid that is to be served, and we compare with how much generation that is also available to serve that load, and we do what we call the dispatching, balancing these two to ensure that at all times consumers have power.
GRIDCO's challenge over the years has been that most of its infrastructure has seen inadequate investment. The existing infrastructure was put in place over 40 years ago. To address this, GRIDCO has in recent years begun investing in its transmission infrastructure.
The original transmission networks were constructed way back 1965. Over the years, there have been growth in power demand in Ghana, and that required that we upgraded our transmission networks. So various new substations have been constructed, various new transmission lines have been constructed. Some old transmission lines have been upgraded in order that we are able to evacuate power and transmit to any part of the country.
Currently, we have one big project that is upgrading substations all across the network, about 13 substations. That project is called the Substations Reliability Enhancement Project.
In 2013, Substation Reliability Enhancement Project (SREP) was initiated to retool GRIDCO and ensure an improvement in power delivery. This involved the replacement of all aged and unreliable equipment at substations that are more than 40 years old to ensure efficient evacuation of electricity. It also involved the building of the new control rooms at these locations, as well as replacement of power and control cables. Substations that have seen upgrades include those in Achimota, Winneba, Takoradi, Kumasi, and Aflao. Here, new transformers have been installed, cabling redone, and control rooms fully upgraded. The effect of this upgrade is already evident. Refurbishment at the Kpong Power Station has improved the supply of water to the capital city of Accra.
One of the substations that has benefited from our reliability enhancement project is the Old Kpong Power Substation. And it is significant for us because that is the substation that serves the Ghana Water Company's facility, water production facility at Kpong. And by enhancing its reliability, we have been able to enhance power supply to the Ghana Water Company's facility at Old Kpong. And therefore, from the power perspective, we think that it will impact positively on the reliability of water supply to all the consumers that Ghana Water Company has for the Kpong headworks.
Ghana has in recent years been faced with power challenges. These challenges have forced government in bringing on board emergency power plants in an attempt to address the situation. GRIDCO has been actively involved in the evacuation of power from these emergency power plants.
GRIDCO has done a lot of things. You know, one of the things that we do is to undertake system studies to determine what we have to do when any generator is coming on the system. And we have done that for a number of prospective generators, including some of the ones we call emergency generators. Specifically, 2 emergency plants have actually been connected onto the grid. And I'm talking about the Car Power plant that was connected in December 2015 onto the grid. And also here from Tema, if I should say. And then also the Ameri plant that was also connected to the grid in January 2016. In all those emergency situations, what GRIDCO had to do was to construct the interconnecting lines on facilities and to make sure that the power that is generated at these plants are safely evacuated. And we are very happy and proud to say that we've done that very well, and that now we have been able to evacuate the Car Power plant and also the Ameri plant. The Car Power evacuating 225 megawatts of power, and then also the Ameri plant in Abuazi also around 240, 250 megawatts.
As we are all aware, for the past few years, it's been so bad. The power supply in the country was really very terrible. But from the 24th of December last year, 2015, the situation has changed with the addition of some new generation, the Ameri plant, and then the Car Power plant. Presently, we are able to meet the demand in the country. GRIDCO has a standard where we require that we need about 18% more than we can meet. We are working towards that. So for now, demand and supply are equally matched, and then there's no load shedding at all in the country.
GRIDCO continues to respond to the many challenges regarding power transmission in order to ensure reliable power delivery. With first-class state-of-the-art control rooms in most of its facilities and a workforce of trained engineers and professionals, GRIDCO is on course in effectively managing the national grid system.
Because the system is growing, it means more generation, and we are always in tune with the generating plants, upgrading the transmission network, making sure that they're able to evacuate power from their generating plant, also reinforcing our network, rehabilitating the substation equipment to make them new. So as far as we are concerned, I think we are doing our bit to make the Ghana power system, newer, more responsive, and also making sure that the load as it grows, we are able to transmit the power that is generated to the load points so that customers have reliable power supply.
GRIDCO is positioned to deliver on its mandate of evacuating power wherever it may be to ensure a reliable power system.
The assurance to Ghanaians is that we are going to continue to build and upgrade our transmission network. We are going to ensure that our substations are also very efficient, and we are going to act in a very professional manner such that every time at all we are up to the task and we deliver power where it's supposed to be delivered. Like it's been said, we are the backbone to power delivery in Ghana.
So what he just watched was under John Mahama. One guy said, "We need to idea on the John Mahama how he retooled GRIDCO, and GRIDCO has been retooled to the point for 40 years. You wouldn't have to worry about GRIDCO going into any serious crisis, and that is what visionary leaders do. And Ejuma John Mahama ye no eson faso na ndi nya de bia ka che Ghana for say dum so GRIDCO admitted John Mahama beto a century problem. And before John Mahama left office, not John Mahama changed the power situation, our energy situation. No, he had changed it, not just changed it as a normal change. He had added on to the point whereby GRIDCO had been retooled for another 40 years to be effective. Where any boomain since these people came to power, and they can want 2,415 days. Kuraba, Krayehumi. Then people sit in Ghana and tell me MPP ni NDC a pet. Nan Kenya NDC and Kenya get light him. More businessmen and more Ghana mudu musika eshe MPP as didn't kwasi asem if we say ya kamfonti. The question is mo companies na mo bie na and en kwasi ade na mo de Ghana no anka power ni wa anka mo betu bie. I am Mokoda Munda John Mahamas over America a businessman and a force the government to do what the people want, and the Oba Ghana businessmen and at the end of the financial kwasiafo emumuguma businessmen at the tribe diomonim instead of them to think about their business yet to chrome ha abanwe egu pakwesi indium ejuma mo be sam ka chem se kwekutin ofa nipa chen kwa pakwesi indium ana mo mu bi no mo bodamo hu mo be sam chem se eye Dr. Kobradofo ono pa kwekutin efa nipa chen no mo be sam chem se omo ye gugu mo banks no omo fa kwekutin afa ejuma chen omo mo fa mu jimi ntrafie koto de ne bodwe koto ne bodwe yentie na Kennedy Apon kwasi ampanyi kotena TV so ka say Ibrahim Ahwan mekromfo wanko jaila ono bedum poison wu kwasi amudi ne chise meto amanzo me president sa nyansa woni e ka kire na mubu ofu se edimatam mo ndwene. You are not rational. Monim preko ye pe na nka mo dwene te say ye ni a anka ye ni ha. This is what somebody did as the leader of the country. This is what somebody did in less than 4 years. This is what a Ghanaian leading this country thought of the vision. Today we are living in power. Kwasi atobia besoso eba Ghana no bekan kwasi asem aden ye di ni patem because you have been the people, you have retrogressed this nation for about 20 years. Ya no kasa ne kwasi akeka ye wofanie ye papa nie ye ne nana and all kan Ghana current as na kwasi bi kan nana asem na kwasi bi kan maami asem na kwasi bi kan unime nana Jimmy baby out no nana to ye kan ne Ghana problem ye kan kwasi asem a ekoso a o se na unime nana wo ye otwemba we are ochimba. Yeah, Ghana current situation, our economy, our GDP, a corruption. Was now in Menana. A boana na onungwa just Ghana. Anana na oil wine. Sebi ona na no jana or the fun him. Ona na otibuas no jana or the fun him. With Jimmy. This is what we keep saying. And we and I was here shasson to Obama NDC ma John Mahama ebe finish it. Inti kwasi bia ne hwinimu ho se tema motorway ne hwinimu ho se de sebio njanka ja omo na gum no ebusa se Mahama be ye den a o se abuwei we na Mahama be to aso mo Jimmy Mama kansam adokure yene asantefo infantefo kowfo chebifo ko ye jimi ya ma kansam adokure ntimpunti ontimi mai abem yakwem yene bonofo yene e kan ye mese yene mu dodo no ye jimi ya dwinsa Ghana no ye de kwa ako ana ye se Ghana no eye busuan panyina de anase eye busuan we nton na we bo ye kekere Ghana ye nkekere busuan. Majority of tribes are more Ghana. See ye a young kwasi antoko a mobusuan fo kokokoye see ye ne ohini we kokoye ye wura we mu a Ghana nkasa contribution mon contribute bibia mo ye be kosa details nim mo ye be kosa details nim. You saw something Dana ye tweeting Ghana journalists to her, they refuse to speak on it. Let me tell you something. Anas Arum Yao Anas at a point he got a member of parliament who is John Dramani Mahama held camera and ne ko boko eye ni krom gonja area ho ekoye documentary because na eye intokwesi wo ho. Do you know that? Do you know? John Dramani Mahama held camera with Anas as investigative journalist. John Mahama was a member of parliament. Do you know what people have done to save this nation? And the boy or Jubilee House, a friend, Jefferson Saki, he has seen a journalist murdered by his own party. Or see, he doesn't care. He wants to go and lead MPP in parliament because when we say orphan constituency, about when we say Ghana for Jimmy, or what's na Canada bra when you capro and when you sika say tem, you jinahe, San Kwasiafu in reading when we say, you won't call for Ghana, almost to some Kwasia Samso. Jefferson Saki, now on UN. And he was reporting about human rights abuses. Today, under his government, he lives in the Jubilee House. Journalists have been murdered by his own government. Jefferson Saki said, "Oh, friend, what journalist? We should praise him." Abuwa. We live in a country, you, a journalist who started as a human rights DNDA, standing at UN. My name is Jefferson Saki. The UN is meeting. The African leaders are not doing right. And there, Uti Jubilee House, 8 people have been shot. Kusieba, you are sitting there, you want to enter parliament. If you say you were part of the people in parliament who orchestrated the murder of Ghanaians into open political asylum. It will be said Jefferson Saki. He wants to enter parliament. Why? Because Jefferson Saki sat in front of his colleague Anas Arum Yao Anas, asked him, "How did you do this?" Today, he does not feel for any journalist in Ghana. Jefferson Saki laughs about the murdering of journalists in Ghana. He's a journalist like myself. You're a good journalist. He's in Jubilee House. He's defending the people who killed Ahmed Swale. He's defending the people who shot 8 people during election 2020. And this is what pisses me off. He interviewed Anas. Anas catch a guy who said, "Do you know politician or to be in a life or to enemy field echo investigation John Dramani Mahama?"
I could have been killed or anything. One story that comes immediately to mind is the torture chamber of Bangkok prisons, where I dressed as a Catholic priest into Bangkok.
That's risky.
Yeah, and
that's very dangerous.
Because we
knowing the law in Bangkok.
Exactly. In if I was captured, I don't think that even the Ghana mission would have heard anything, because it means that you were playing in the devil's mouth, and I won't do that again. Next time I will rethink it and find a better way of doing it. Also, the Bole rebel raid, where I went into Bole, one chief was abducted. In fact, I did that story with the president. Yes, John Mahama, yeah, I did.
With the president
we did the investigation together, yeah.
How?
Yes,
how's that?
Because he was the MP. When the brouhaha started, it was during Kufuor's administration.
What was his contribution?
We went back to retrace, and he had a camera in his hand to film all those pieces again.
This is new.
Yes,
this is new to the Ghanaian people.
Yeah,
to the
you
world.
can ask him. I mean, we did that investigation together. Yeah, and Kufuor's administration, the MP, when the brouhaha did.
With the president
we did
himself.
the investigation together. Yes, John Mahama, yeah, I did.
With the president
we did
himself.
the investigation together, yeah.
How?
Yes,
how's that?
Because he was the MP. When the brouhaha started, it was during Kufuor's administration.
What was his contribution?
We went back to retrace, and he had a camera in his hand to film all those pieces again.
This is new.
Yes,
this is new to the Ghanaian people.
Yeah,
to the world.
You can ask him. I mean, we did that investigation together. Yeah, And I think that he still has his video clips because he shot them. And then he came to Parliament and he spoke about that story. I thought was very dangerous, especially when I was given a good chase from Cote d'Ivoire and ended up in Ghana. You know, I wouldn't do that again because I thought in the bush anything could have happened. It's a lesson we learn. You can't know everything. And one thing about this game is that you must always be prepared to learn. And it's not about big journalists and small journalists. The one who did that story yesterday, if you are doing that same story today, go back to him. It doesn't matter how young the person is. Learn the things.
When John Mahama was on the field, trying to get the facts, it was Sremun Tokwano, Nankwasi of Parliament. And John Mahama obey ding. And when I see Northerners who are foolishly following these NPP people, I pity you people. The NPP does not care about what is happening in the North. The NPP, they don't care about the AC or SRIM. If you are not there watching me, you are being used like a pig. The way Aliu Mahama sacrificed his life and he was used at the end of the day, they treat you people like pigs with all due respect. And that is how they are using Northerners in the NPP. Today, they are using Aliu Mahama's son as a younger pig to get power. The same way they want to use Bawumia. And if you are a Northerner today and you think that the NPP has something special for you, ask yourself, since the inception of NPP, what can you point to in the North that the NPP brought to you? Since the inception of NPP, since NPP became NPP, what can you point at and say the NPP brought this to us in the North? During Kwame Nkrumah's time, Kwame Nkrumah provided you people with education. F-Cube, J.J. Rawlings, Atta Mills them came, they started building schools for you Northerners to go to school. John Dramani Mahama started building E-blocks in the North for you people to continue education. Your first university in the North was built by the NDC and Nkrumah. So what has the NPP done for you Northerners that today I see Northerners following NPP like dogs? You need to start thinking. Some of you people have lost your brains. That is why generational poverty is in the North, because majority of some of our brothers in the North have failed to think. And I blame the so-called traditional leaders. You people have allowed this MPP, these ignorant criminals, to use you people to lie to your people. And consistently, that is what the NPP has done. Kufuor came, Yana died. Kufuor is back. See the chaos up there. That is the hallmark of the NPP. Every time they come in, they make the Northerners more depressed. They divide you people more so that they can come with Maggie cubes to buy your vote. That is what they do. Today, as we sit here, has any of the NPP guys ever boldly said, we went to the North to do this for them and it's changing their lives? We were in this country when John Dramani Mahama and the NDC started SADA. They left about 500 tricycles for you people to use in your peasant farming, to use to build your lives. These foolish MPP idiots came and sold everything, but still you are following them. They will see you people as animals. Because you need to question them and say, the SADA tricycles, where did they go? Because our brother with John Mahama, who led this country, thought of us. He brought what we call SADA. He planted trees and he left tricycles for us. Today, the vice president who came in and changed the name of SADA to NDA, today when you ask him about the tricycles, he keeps telling you people he does not care. And still, we see Northerners following these idiots. Why do you vote, my fellow Northerners? Why do you always put everything that you have in the mouth of the NPP? Consistently, your destiny is decided at Menchia. The NPP has been a political party that always decides the destiny of you Northerners at Menchia. And that is what they do. Because when we Northerners, they allow us to become more poor. They inflict wounds on us. They make us more poor. They will go back and say, our king Otunfo, go and solve their problem. Why do you think this is happening? It is happening because we have not come to that realization we need to think as one people. If Northerners will come together and understand that you should not allow somebody from their so-called kingdom to enter your kingdom to settle your cause, you will understand. You people need to get this right. Nobody can come in there and decide for you who should rule and who not to rule. You people should understand, these people have inflicted a lot of problems on you guys. Poverty, everything on you guys, because the more they make you poor, the more they make you guys divided, the more they reign. If you've realized consistently, the NPP have done everything possible to destabilize the North, and they do it through tribes. Till date, we are still asking J.A. Kufuor, how could people go to the North to kill Yana under your leadership as the commander-in-chief? You have the Regional Security Council, you have the army, you have everything. Some people under J.A. Kufuor's regime were able to go murder a king. Can somebody under the leadership of Kufuor go murder Otumfuo? No. So why did it happen? Nobody has given us the answers. Today we are still here and we are looking at these things. And the NPP consistently have used Northerners. Now they know they are weak. Now they know their stronghold, their Ashanti region is not going to give them anything. So they have turned their telescope to the Northern region, because they know some of our Northern brothers are stupid. They don't think. And I blame the leadership, the so-called royal leaders, the chiefs, the kings. They are the problem in the Northern region. You people need to fight for your people, represent your people. When Bawumia comes and leaves, do you people ask him what the NPP has brought to the North? They should point to one thing that the NPP has brought to the Northern region. One thing. They will come and tell you free SHS. Have they built even one university in the North? Have they built one senior high school in the North? The NDC have built hospitals, they have built schools, they have built chip compounds, they have built everything that helps people to develop. But we still sit here today, and when these fools from the Ashanti region come, they treat you people like underdogs, and you will love it, you accept it. Every day you want to be seen as underdogs. A political party has come into office for almost 8 good years. It cannot boast of any serious thing that they have done in the Northern region. When these fools came to power, the first thing they told you Northerners, they were going to build dams. Where are the dams? Where are your dams? But still, they are using you people for power. See Ali Muhammad's son. They use him like a pig. Go there and speak to the Northerners. See Anthony Cabo. They use him like a horse. Go and talk to Otikwe Jagba. They always get the Northerners. The NPP are always using Northerners as pigs. Hope Snadere went to the Ashanti region to tell his fellow Ashantis and his fellow party people that, you know what, Northerners are the rags. They always clean our urine. They don't have to lead. This is the NPP that you Northerners are following. I spit on you. A pig is better than you. Yes. Because you need to ask yourself, you need to ask yourself, why am I following this party? The Voltarians, they have a reason why they vote for the NDC. The reason is that they can boast of a university the NDC built for them. They can tell you the kind of schools the NDC has built for them. They can tell you about the roads that has been constructed for them, the airport. That is how people follow political parties. When you go to the Ashanti region, ask them what the NPP has done for them. The Voltarians are voting NDC because they are rational. They are looking at their surroundings. They are looking at the kind of things they've gotten from a political party. That's why they vote for the NDC like they're crazy. Go to the Ashanti region. The Ashanti region are voting for the NPP like crazy, even though they have nothing. So ask yourself, why? Why do you people vote? They vote because they think it's their tribe. They think we are voting because it's a kinship. That's not how it's supposed to be. You need to vote based on issues. You need to vote based on issues. And the Northerners, I'm asking you, what are the things you look at before you vote? Are you looking at the Maggie Cube? Are you looking at the salt? Are you looking at people underestimating you, calling you names, denigrating you? Are these the things you look at before you vote? Then you don't deserve to vote in the Volta region, in the Northern region. You people don't deserve to vote. The NPP mobile power be no ma inflict ohia atomoso. When Bawumia comes to campaign there, when the NPP, when they come there, when Kennedy Japan comes there, when those idiots come there, Mumbusom say, your NPP, what has it done for us? Show them what the NDC has done for you people and ask them, what has your NPP done for us, Northerners? That's the first question every Northerner needs to be asking the NPP. Tell me and show us what you have done for us. They need to show you. They need to show you what they have done for you before you give them a vote. You can't just follow a political party because it's a political party. Let's all not start. Let's start reasoning a little bit. Into we are. Omuji tumina. No makotena santimemu. No makotena kamemu. Omsenta formwa. That's why you hear somebody, an Ashanti regional minister, sits on TV and tell Northerners that you people are slaves. They bath you people before you become humans. And they are still Northerners in the MPP happy. Bugri Nabu and those foolish Northern boys. You people, they see you people as dogs because their own kind. One of them said, you Northerners, you need to take a shower before you can be part of them. They don't hesitate in insulting you people because it's easy for them. It's a simple thing for them to do because they don't consider you people as humans. And some way been omakachiremo, they be ambusamo, sremufo, mumbusa MPP say, dear na maya mosa petumi free ho. And these are questions you need to be asking the NPP.
Sa akamba ye wo ye sa yi beto platform so no. Akamba me kam wati. Isimfo mo ne Rollins na sha memu ase since 1981 to 2001. And tafo no mo Ghana na de pa na mo ye masimfo no. And tafo sika ye free Rollins time. Woni musimfo ya na esan. Anye bia simfo se na de akonwa no na mienu. Liman ene Mahama. Omudi akonwa de no mochema ya Adabe Mahama tibi ye dislemu wo. O akamba akwosire wakodina okuro muslemu wo. Okuro muslemu wo yanka o se wo ya jaji nka mo kankran. Sebi ntafo no frani munyansa. Munyasika mabakasa out. Mumfa dichiru bukuro. Na mo sole ekuro ma tantantai. Esimfo amabasa out nyina se ne ko bukuro. Ako pese o secretary di o se organizer dia. A school for the jina na yenya baby na if you teach is esimfo no. Apart from the woman for no move see adam papa no. E for the sisi dan papa bi. Amu jaba nyo entafo se na di Ghana konwa. Mahama bedi mfie na no. Sika we de onfa mo asum me ensa ni nyina no. Mahama amfa sika no anka se onfa ko si hotel Dubai. And confirm me ade nyase tuko. Sika di ma se onfa mo asum no. The whole Ghana ye japade ye nya ne se ko de sika no boa mo. Mo samfo na mo de titisire mo ho no. Asante Fante aye dokoko ene bro dokoko no asante for ma se ne mom scholarship ne se for man kwa na mo ko school free ala na Dubai na why say no e sisi interest obi atimi ko bi o akamba uja di san kwa sesem no wo si ya judge oba ye ndelo ye no siremu mo ba no mabeka nkra mabeka kumase since 79 to 2001 no how many years 20 something years no na mo no runs e for no runs the boys ka be position be na nkutam je na mo yes mo na mo se fun class sama mo keka se kufu ado wonye de na emamo enta for the nyansa de mu hu bi da no akamba nya hu de o ya beto so eji nsam fun wo so ada bi ekoka mo mi kase fu asem na asem na abaka mo bakuma so anya e mu du so am ho aye ntete mo ye won pa na se na mo wu akuru nkwa sesem nsam fu amodie no mo ga tanta for the so bi ya to aba na se na tanta for no to kwa sesem akwa na mo ti odie no aka mbe ti odi se nkura sesem no mo ba se asante for na di akonya so se ana ka for na di akonya so mfie aduonu baako ese je modi mfie aduonu so no ka Ghana nyina ka obi a ye ka behwe ntafo mo so ade mo na aseye no.
This is the reality. Ubegame, I don't care. Ye nyina ya kanfoma ye di ntafo atem de bia. Ye nyina ya MPP for de bia party ye di ntafo atem ye de omji tumi. De bia sa na ye. The contribution of the Northerners to our development and as our democracy, you cannot underestimate it. And so a political party like the MPP, de bia we see in tough for some young kwasia for. And ye tikrom ha ekufu da kwesi mizolio mama eye ya santoa. Ede na ya santoa ye ma Ghana. Uka kan se wan obi bu ofu. Meme akani ede na ya santoa ye ma Ghana ye kwesi mizolio mama ya santoa nkwa. Ede na ya santoa eye contribute to the formation of Ghana. Ya santoa contributed to the formation of a tribe. Mama mayen koho emwaye. Konfonochi contributed to the formation of a tribe. So we have people who contributed to the formation of this nation. Kwame Nkrumah, Efremamu, we have people who contributed nationally. But today, we have limited patriotism to ethnicity. We have people who contributed to their ethnic groups, and we have people who contributed to the development of this nation, and that is what we are looking at. So it is not important. What is more important is the question I also not in the MPP ni say NDC ni MPP ni MPP ayama northness. That is the question. If you are northern in the Ashanti region, in the eastern region, in the Volta region, in the northern region, these are the simple questions you need to be asking. Sit back. Majority of Ghanaians hear them say northness nako school. Every tribe are northness nako school chain will be. So you people can reason more than anybody else. So the question here is, why are you people not asking those questions? Why are you people making these people in the MPP take advantage of you every single day? They use northerners as sheep to get power. Otikwe Jagba, Anthony Kabo, we are talking about Ali Muhammad's son. We are talking about a lot of northerners these people use like pigs. Today they have dumped them. Why? Because that is what northerners are good for. And in the eyes of the NPP, we need to use the northerners for power. So today, let us use Bawumia to get to me. Me I before, and I'm not going to kid you. And we learn these things when we are kids. We see it in our daily lives. Every day we see what happens. The language we use, say and it is something we have done. But when you are looking at a nationalistic issue here, now man for no a tribal issue. So it's about time Northerners started asking questions. Oh yeah, MPP ni now is busa question. I am not the one to ask those questions for you. You need to sit back and ask yourself questions. The question here is, and the yakaso bianco ni kuromu wa Ghana, ukurom diena oho. It's a simple thing. You don't need to be in the northern region to vote for development. You can be living in the eastern region, but if you want development to go to the northern region, you vote to make sure say abaine ebebano say our track record it put to about northern. You vote for that government. Because ende yakaso bianco ni kuroma diena wo ukurom ceremony. What na santimema to MPP to MPP ye de dagomba fo ye de esisala fo ye giniwa ha ende yakaso uteni abua ko kuroma diena wo ukurom. And that is the question we need to be asking each other. You see, and the ukrom, they be catch there. You can say Muslim phone come ukrom, Diana wo. O start to about what busa hosa question no. Say and the case of Bianco ukrom, Diana wo ukrom. Utu obi krom na wo to aba. Na wo busa hosa na abina ebaso or dream ukrom ho. Do they think about where you came from? No matter what, you're going to go back to your hometown. Now, busa hosa abina wo to aba man MPP no. E Diana wa ye no ukrom amount. That is how you vote. You vote in a way edim punti obebra wa brabom ene bebia wo free. A political party has come to power, NDC, and every part of Ghana wa ye bibi wo ho. Every part of Ghana could be a NDC aye bibi wo ho. We see hospital and I say we see chip compound and I say we see factory. NDC aye bibi wo every region in this country, every single region. And we are recently aye ba akoma munna mu hu. Every single region in this country, NDC footprint to ho. Busa NPP for say, and he no metuma bosso ma ye bibi ho. Slogan, kwasi akeka. A simple thing, and we are going to go back to those analysis. Every single region, NDC can show you 70% of the project in region be called Ghana be 16 regions no. Me see every region 70% of project or region be so no NDC na 30% might come from Kwame Nkrumah's time. So the MPP Nyambusa will say every single region they are still in the pipeline telling us we should give them power. Na nkeye Jimmy na kere Japan to Ghana for him say mumma me to me. Na me medi mo so. Number 29 or 23 no we to medi omo so. This is what we talk about. Weighing your friend of common sense analysis. Now, all right, let's go straight. I was going to take a short break. Should I? I'll be right back.
Point or some fact that Kevin Taylor has always been coming with has always been substantial and very evidential to the point that none of the journalists in Ghana has been able to counter with documents any expose biya. And you see, most of the time, I don't want to talk much about Kevin Taylor's insults left back center because we all, in one way or the other, know you be pain. Okay, so I don't want to go there. And in there, me boy Kevin Taylor the Italy nipa 73 live. You be see that. In fact, I'm saying me 100. But Kevin Taylor, enuntia, domeni sa de sonta krache. In fact, let's put Kevin Taylor's insult aside and let's call a spade a spade. What the guy has been able to do in Ghana's journalism space or media space, you know, majority of us, yeah. And what am I talking about? I am talking about people or journalists coming out to prove with documents that asimesi I say, asimesi akoye say, asimesi akoye say. And some of these things are the things that provoke some of us to speak, including Wa Shame. Even though on supporting NDC, even though on supporting MPP, you wish there will be a change of governance. You wish say in cartel force be to be Ghana, NDC and MPP nephew. But you know, say asema akwano. Majority of the documents sometimes has been coming out with. If your my papa biamu, you walk in Kofua, omoye forensic audits, papa, the kind of things that the media being the fourth arms of government, you know, you have a very strong institution that will come after these people. In fact, in Canada boy Kevin Taylor, he will be honored. Because some people are even shocked sometimes where he gets some of these informations. And you can't tell me, say, the fact that you are living in America, no, what's the American? I say, okay, send me to denigrate someone's image in any other country. You can't go and sue that person. You can. It is possible. The trust, me will request me. Now, butena min breaking yoma down kakra mi wi am fa na ya baso if you wouldn't mind. Intino, majority of the people that watch Kevin Taylor, no, and yet because you know, of NBC who do into the but the kind of factor or the babon, sometimes even some media houses, including all the media houses now, they go and pick some of the informations that Kevin Taylor at the babon to come and talk about it. It got to a time, I think 2021, more on 2020. Majority of the media houses in Ghana and on people be discussing about the exposes be or the other, including I afraid you freedom fighters.
You are still live on Loud Silence TV. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. It's time for the social media segment. Mama yanya quick na yanya fast in editorial no na Ghana for nyina ehun the echo. Now see this story where a very important story and it's about a year like General Hospital now under Agenda 111 project to begin in November. The Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Korte and the Waka Simbina Asano can also say the health facility was demolished 2 years ago by the government to make way for a planned rehabilitation to improve healthcare delivery in the area, but work has not yet begun on the site. We a piece from a statement from City News. Now, what kind of story nankasa? Accra, Regional Minister Henry Korte, or say La General Hospital na Ekufu Adomo for the past 2.5 years omobua tuoguno or this is CID they akoshe agenda 111 ase 111666 111 say me say one day mutuwa ni aka kire mo say bobusu apanyini wuo no e hye 111666 ase setia say CID say La General Hospital na Ekufu Ado na funu say Teletubbies ombebutugu ya no omo nsibio hospital na esuwa na eye adwuma no omobu atuogu almost 2.5 years ni Henry Korte na Ekufu Ado instructing him baby say hey okay hey mini we go akwa instruct so uncle kan chiro hin bi so nyina on Henry Korte na why brem no Ekufu Ado enim no hu ni say small boy no Henry Korte say in crime for relax say see at the General Hospital na ebutugu ye no ye dey akosha agenda 111 ase inti munya would say agenda 111 de enche bia ye besia mamo wo hu si bia ni patie Henry Korte Matina platform we so consistently a praise Henry Quartey. And I'm one person, I'm catching say, whatever I do on my show, it is not personal. So when you're at the power, I will appreciate you, I will applaud you, I will tell people to encourage you. My platform with you countless times. My applaud Henry Quartey since you're an original minister, things he started doing. But suddenly, Henry Quartey has become more dangerous than Rebecca Kufuado. She has become more dangerous than Sir John. Henry Quartey today is the most dangerous politician in crime for Ga Adangbe they have seen. Last week, I came to tell Ghanaians, I have a scandal coming up. And it's got to do with Nsasia Gadangbe near your friend Henry Quartey is leading. He has stolen through politics on any colleagues or MPP for some are businessmen in Sasia Kesia Dankran close to 80 acres, 200 acres. Henry Quartey has stolen these lands. Last week in Ambeka Chiremo. Now, you know the funny thing? I want to send a message to Henry Quartey. Nothing is going to stop me from doing this scandal. I am going to expose you and I'm going to make sure in crime for now platform so praise you know they know the kind of person you are. Henry Quartey are developing some strategy and the strategy is he has put some fear in Gadang before in crime for and him fully bim and I can't to say obey vice president. There are some rules he's putting across. Henry Quartey has given to businessmen even without without even approval. As we speak, Henry Quartey, if you are watching me, court, Henry Quartey today can stand in public and tell the court to go fuck themselves. Henry Quartey, substitute service near the idea. Court, Henry Quartey, say Omrambe Yano, or see go and fuck yourself. Henry Quartey catch the court. I am going to show you land in Sasia, Wajiji. What's the scene? So in crime for what you Sasia from Unsem. Last week I came to tell him there's something coming. And when we do Wahabiano, you need to understand your name will come in. Because my dad and crime for this Lord Henry Quartey guy. Now the funny thing is last Friday, after me catch Ghana for say, I'm about to do the biggest expose when it comes to Nkran Asase. Now the people I'm talking to are you the Ga people. You the young men and women. You people were blaming who? Sir John that he has stolen your land. Do you know what Henry Quartey is doing? Now, after I came out that I'm about to do an expose, the Ga Adangbe WhatsApp group. This is what Henry Quartey went there to write. He's seeking solace. He's trying to buy what we call support from the people he's stealing from. The people now, he wants to play on their conscience. So Henry Quartey went on the Ga Adangbe platform, the biggest platform the Ga Adangbe people have. He went there to try and lie to them. You see, the reason why I'm going to do this scandal, I want to prove to the Ga Adangbe people and the chiefs there, Henry Quartey is intimidating that he's lying to you people. He's selling the land to this is MPP people. He himself, he has stolen a lot of land. Henry Quartey is dangerous. Henry Quartey is one of the most dangerous Gadangbe people who have been given position to be a regional minister in Accra. And the young people in the Ga Adangbe area, you need to rise up. Sometimes he comes and say, this land, this is a security installation. Nobody should go there. He's lying. He will come and tell the chiefs, I will be the next vice president. So if you dare, when I become power, he's lying. His own MPP gurus don't like him because of the way he's selling the gun lands. Now, he rushed to what we call the Ga Adangbe WhatsApp group. I want you people to understand. I have people everywhere. This is what Henry Quartey wrote. I'm going to read it for you to hear. He said, good morning to members on this August platform and beyond. This is Henry Quartey. So what was the aim, objective, and mission of creating this platform? A Ga Dangbe on this platform, a Ga Dangbe on these platforms had one image and reputation. No, a Ga Dangbe on these platforms had one image and reputation is being dented, slandered, accused wrongly through unsubstantiated claims of wild imagination and complete absurdity. Or say, Ga adang before more platform we so. Michiamu nyina. Na eye dan na muhu nipa te semia sebio metumi abobra etuma benya regional minister na obi gu me hu fin me betena ha me show one document say Henry Quartey why say me say me beye o say ede na motena ho emma obi aye na adwene say obegu manim ase obegu me hu fin obesei mi munua time na auton asase no obetro side we say Ga Adangbe people, I am going to sell your land at Research or at Ramsia and that you are my family, so I'm going to share the money with you. No. When he was selling the land to his Lebanese friend and his Indian friends who are into quarry business and breaking the land and all that, did he come to write these things on your WhatsApp group? No. He is playing on your minds. He thinks that Ga Adangbe boys are stupid. He thinks everybody is foolish. Now he goes on to write this. I say, in my opinion, to achieve our common vision, shared values, unison and collective for the forward movement of the good people of Ga Adangbe, fairness. Sorry, let me enlarge this. Okay, now let's try and do this. In my opinion, to achieve our common vision, shared values, unison and collective for the forward movement of the good people of Ga Adangbe, fairness, justice and equality must be our watchword. Perhaps somebody should have feigned to investigate and interrogate this preposterous and ridiculous allegations before posting it here. Once again, I ask, what is the aim, mission, and objective of this platform and unity of purpose, blah, blah, blah. What happened was, on their platform, they went to show the video I made about a scandal I'm about to do about him, Henry Quartey. And this is the thesis he came to write. He could not say he has not done any of the things because I've not said anything. I just threw out red meat to tell people watching me across the nation that there's a scandal I'm about to put out. You need to wait and see what I have. Because the guy knows he has committed a crime, he's panicking. Today, he's on his own platform telling the people that he is their son. He is one of them. The mission and vision and ideas of the... It is not about that. When I came to sit here, I never showed any document. As always, I tell people watching me or my followers that I am going to do a scandal. Now, if you know you've done nothing wrong, why will you be worried if somebody puts something like that out? In fact, you are supposed to even release a statement and say you have seen this video circulating on social media from one mad person, Kevin Taylor, and that whatever he's saying in the video is a lie. That shows you are legit. But you cannot go into a WhatsApp group and try to make it look like you are clean. You are not. My job here is to enlighten and speak for the Ga Adangbe people. You, Henry Quartey, you are a criminal. I will show them the various houses you have bought in Virginia. Last year, when I don't want to go, I will show you, Henry Quartey, the houses you are buying in Virginia and all over the place in the United States. I will let the people know who you are. You are stealing their land. I am telling the young people to rise up and fight for their land. You have turned around to tell them that, oh, what is the mission? What is their vision? And what? They don't care about that. They want their lands back. You are taking government land and taking the people's land, intimidating the chiefs, telling them you'll be vice president, telling them you are the regional minister. So you are the security boss. Some lands, they cannot even go close to the land. Who are you? Today, you look in the face of court, substitute service and all that. You decide not to go to court because you feel powerful. Your attorney general, he knows the crimes you are committing. I'll leave it here. I'll prove something to you, Henry Quartey. And when I say I'll prove something to you, I'll prove something to you. Now let's move forward. Cocoa board, 640. Ongoing Cocoa Road projects will be completed. New ones won't be initiated. Cocoa board for say a year Cocoa Roads aye no ni nyina no ene de omobetumi Ghana for boss e be wie ni nyina nanso foforo bia ni wo mbeye biem anda Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo under MPP Baumia, under MPP Alankojo Chremantin, under a year MPP Kennedy Japan to Parliament 7 years. They be a year. Or some here. Every single nonsense they've passed in Parliament, Kennedy Japan faso. So what is he now talking about? Say or a different? And what should Ghana for no every single day about Umia Ekufuado Alan Cash or more day in Kwasasamba to Kennedy to Parliament. Yeah. At a point, I was here for Kennedy free abroach no but to say he levy fan paymo so now where Jimmy now it was a Kennedy na Johnny Ghana for him. Every single tax they have imposed on Ghanaians, every foolishness they have brought to Parliament, Kennedy votes yes. Today he's turning around to tell us you're different from Onuna Oma, the nonsense 100% support. He has always been thumbing up to the nonsense they bring. Da ben your core parliamentar, your question Kwasiambra Kennedy Casa on Tiasie. He has supported everything. Kennedy has supported every single nonsense. E-levy. When free America be 20 say one beto say for E-levy be pay mo so. E-levy amutia na enye Kennedy beto aba. Say yem mamont. Kennedy nko ni wan ka E-levy ke be koso. Ken koso enso free brochire e ba Ghana identity or the tax be gumo so and the otwen wadane ne ho so onim nyansa. Monfa Ghana nhye ne nsa. Oni de obetuma sesa Ghana. Ofui. Time na Ghana for so omo pay taxes biem. Omo bre. Santa mana Ghana for say you don't need taxes. Utu time na bro need the drill in trim or you need to say oba beto abadi and watch to Ghana for so we are not starting kwasi akọ abruchire. Today on nam Ghana say monto mame ono asini pe ka kire mo MPP for some yan kwasi afọ munim nyansa. That is why today he wants you people to vote because on some way Jimmy na ope omo Jimmy o Ghana pa ye MPP delegates. Freddie Blade no catch MPP delegate 275 cars no kotoba na back constituency be nyebi consistently no who say MPP delegate say Jimmy and Debia Kennedy Japan ka mo Jimmy. He has never seen stupid people like you people before. Freddie Blake has all the 275 buses aba obema constituency bia back bo buses na way enti sa wo kire ni person we Jimmy a de bi omba wo so we Jimmy ani tia ne Kennedy gina mo nuka say mo nya ne president no every say we steady consistent we steady mo traits no we steady mo level of thinking we hu say mo ye moa mo MPP delegates ni bi because some argue wo fear why would you go and vote for Kennedy Japan afemo hu enti atie ne edi mo atema eye mo ne ye na eme use we say ye use no osa wi na ka jem say mo ye Jimmy for. Now let's move forward. Let me check Cocoa Board asemnim. Cocoa Board for story na mamen kan na minchire chirim na yenti ase. Story no kan ase that here. The Ghana Cocoa Board has assured that the Cocoa Road project currently under construction across the country will continue and be completed. However, the board has reiterated that it will not initiate any new Cocoa Road project following the government's ongoing engagement with the International Monetary Fund (IMF). Cocoa Board for about catch Ghana for say, "Eye Cocoa Road from here Ghana no, omo be wie ni nyina, omo try. Na mom Cocoa Road bie ni wo bie ma omo ba be ye. Efri say Ekufuado aban any IMF from eye program na ekoda so no, e kire say enisi eye kwan bie Cocoa Road ye nye bie." Na mumbusa mo se Cocoa Road omo so be complete na e de hin no be complete. Omo ko fa sika wo hin na ba complete de omo so mo complete no. Now all kind story now say the clarification from Cocoa Board follows some media publications that all Cocoa Road projects have been put on hold following an order from the IMF. Cocoa Board insists that it has not direct interactions with the IMF as speculated. And couldn't take Cocoa Board for Babon Tebeka as some way better say. Omo say in the media space and I said radio so TV so no. Nanko for can say oh Cocoa Board say enya dia Cocoa Road John Mahama Abreso otumi ye ya wo bia ntman say onja ye no enya no kre say eye Cocoa Road so mo jaye na dia nchirechire mo de ba ne say emom Cocoa Road a mo guso ye de o be ye wie na emom no eye IMF program Ekufuado Baumia Alan Cash Jogate Kennedy Japan MPP Kobne Japan mo dia community Cocoa Road bia ni wo bie ma se code ye na ye wi a ye betuma ye bi e o Ghana asoso moma yan kan story no na me nchirechirem. Now eye cocoa board penyine no na no asem e na mebeka ya kire mu no. The only active IMF program is with the government and not cocoa board. Omo say omo cocoa board for there omo ni IMF any insawoso bia na emom IMF there omo ni MPP aban na deal infui na MPP aban no IMF ka asem kire MPP aban anya the same thing so maka kire cocoa board. Now omo chechirem no omo say the Cocoa Road program was initiated by Cocoa Board to address transport challenges related to the delivery of agro imports to cocoa farmers and to facilitate the evacuation of cocoa beans. Speaking to journalists at the 50th anniversary celebration symposium of the Cocoa Clinic, CEO of Cocoa Board, Joseph Boahin Edu, explained that the cocoa roads were also intended to allow residents in cocoa growing areas to have easy access to healthcare and other important social amenities to ensure rapid development. The EU sent a team last year to do due diligence on sustainable production, and when they came, a member of the delegation wanted to know why Cocoa Board has been involved in cocoa roads construction. Because it is not a core business of Cocoa Board, and the said member of delegation insisted that because it is not a core business of Cocoa Board, and the said member of delegation insisted that we take that venture out of our equation. And IMF is also saying the same thing. They say that we can continue with what we are currently constructing and not start new ones. Now, Mr. Joseph, our Cocoa Board CEO, no, all kasano say, afie twemu no EU for European Union for esma omo hu nipa for bi se omo mra emerihwe nwomem Cocoa Board mu ene Ghana ho nsem. Na omo bae no ena omo busa se na den ena Cocoa Board cocoa roads wo Ghana. No mom de omo hu ni se sika omo de ma Ghana fo a ebisu Cocoa Board so no omo hu ni se enye Cocoa Board fo adwuma se omo be ye kwan wo Ghana nti sesia no omo asem omo ka kire omo ene se e wo se Cocoa Board no kwan omo ye nyina no so omo ye we ma ni si a eni se omo yi Cocoa Board sika bia den e de ye kwan bia wo Ghana. Now the Cocoa Board for pa kire ne se eye cocoa roads a omo ntumi nya biem no ma me ye mfa nhye Kufu Ado aban efri se eye afie twemu no EU fo mom ne ba ye ne IMF fo bi e na bebusa omo sa asem no omo ka kire omo na emom eye de esi no enhye da anye Kufu Ado aban fault na emom asem we de ye nkomoda da na eda hodada. The question here is ende ye ti ha no Cocoa Board eni sika omo de beto eye cocoa krampo efri ekuafo ho eye European siya na Cocoa Board ko ho ano akobo besia eye IMF besia bia na ebo na Cocoa Board age no de atototo cocoa efri ekuafo ho inti abrofo no mom na e kire ye se ye betumi esi anase yesi ye kuro no anase yahye ye kuro no se na ye pe no omomom e kire ye se efri se ye president na Jimmy ya ban na etisisi ya de Jimmy nti omomom na e kire time a yenye kwan anytime ani se ye kwan se woto abama enkwase aban a eye enkwasiafo e na hyehye mrama wo ubetuma ko Europe awaka kire omo se because omo financial difficulty anase because omo tutu omo nyoma yenti se ne ya omo build omo kuro no omo ntumi entoa so efri se ombebo besia wo ho efri se on the politicians no eto ankofo tuama omo no omo de ye dwuma e wo kuro nim na nado danko Kufu Ado ne ene na aban MPP aban na eto a yato ama omo 7 years ni no omo ntumi fa anya dwuma die bia enti omo de bia na oso omo kwa abrochire ekobo besia eni nti na abrofo no tumi ka kire ese yampuntuo no e wo se yetwa so Cocoa Roads idea na etare kire nyina ne se ekuafo ebetumenya access to de ekwan pa sebio omo dua omo ndua bana anase omo nyoma na omo betumi dia ba kroma beton especially cocoa ekuafo any sebio eye farmers nkete no se na be ombenya access to eye ekwan pa omu dua omu ndua bana omu twa omu betum dia ba krom ma yaton ma oman so nya ho mfaso titiru eye cocoa ekuafo na ende abrofo be ka kire ye se eka ya dinti ye president awa Jimmy economic management team abozigi di anim aban a omo nka no krenti ende ekwan ebeye ema yekuafo etumenya kwanpa di nnuane abakrom no abrofo no se de ho no ye wia ya ban na Jimmy nti ya bobesia ma ya pem nti eni se ye ekwan bia to aso biem MPP akɔ IMF, NDC ekɔ IMF. Busa ho say adentina NDC kɔ IMF 2015 no, obi etuma free EU anase IMF anka nkyerɛ John Mahama aban ne say yentumi nye cocoa roads. It means say time John Mahama aban no ekɔ IMF no, IMF hwɛ omo nkrata mu no, omo say we mu no, omo nim nyansa a omo betuma di ho dwuma. IMF any Ekufuado aban ne tena ase hu say nkofo omo jimi. Omo ti IMF kura no omo send text omo de bodien, omo de bobesia. And Nintina European Union IMF no boy besia no omo ka che say cocoa roads na John Mahama ye bebre no and Ekufuado aban ye twa so. Ofu bi to ka chem say MPP ni NDC ye pe unim nyansa. Now mama dwedwa bibi mu nkiram. Tourism. The Destination Ghana project is aimed at attracting 4 million domestic and international visitors to diverse tourist sites across the country. Okay, asiye asem na say. Tourism Ministry seeks media support for Destination Ghana project. Yes, the Tourism Ministry ne say Ghana media no omo pemo support if we say omo the program be by a friend Destination Ghana project mama yan kind story no now Destination Ghana project what you are saying the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture is seeking media support for the Destination Ghana project to enhance the tourism industry and increase its contribution to the country's gross domestic product. The Destination Ghana project is aimed at attracting 4 million domestic and international visitors to diverse tourist sites across the country. This was made known by Dr. Ibrahim Awal Mohammed, the Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, during an editors forum aimed at rallying media backing for the industry's growth. Now, the Alberto Jenina say a year the Minister of Tourism Akasa also omode a year program for Frobiba. Sa program near friend a Destination Ghana project. Na sa project ni nyina say e bema a year nipa aba Ghana, aba hwehwe Ghana, aba sra Ghana, aba yenye Ghana no yenye sika twitwidie. Oka say gross domestic product ye GDP na kire say eye ahoho meba Ghana no sika ye benye free ahoho nsra mu no e betumi aboa ama ye Ghana ye sika sem pon no e sebio ejina. Na emom no one eye media forecast na see omo de omo ni bubu a eye ahoho be ye empim eye 4 million opp in opp 9 and omo hu ni say domestic and international eye omo asebio omo tu kwan wo Ghana ene omo asebio omo free abrochi ana amanone ba no omo betumi afibia no omo betumi nya nipa be ye 4 million omo ba na sa nipa ni nyina omo ba Ghana de be ye ne say ye wo site bebre o Ghana omo betumi akobo omo ni eso eye de eye nkosua sebio omo betumi akohwe ema omo so eni age nti ono minister no ohu ni say omo create avenue no eye site bebre Ghana omo putting it together omo hyehyese ne be ya eye nkofo ba Ghana omo benya bebi akosrasra na question ne say 4 million people now also omo ba no Ghana ende ubetuma about 3 tourist sites ebetuma make 100,000 Ghana in a month in Ghana today. A day tourist site in the Ghana, a bet we make 100,000 Ghana cedis. Yentia, and at 2020, Mokachre say, the coming, your friend saying, home coming was the year of return. One can say 4 billion, was $3 billion. And then Kofu and Kachre say, a year return, hope your friend saying, year of return. Mr. S, pull it out for me. Didn't these people tell us year of return we made about $4 million? Now why don't we concentrate on the year of return and make it $8 million? $8 billion. Why are we now moving from the year of return to go to Destination Ghana project? What does that mean? Because the year of return is the same concept. People will have to come in, visit our tourist site. We will generate money from their visit. Now, what is this thing with Destination Ghana project? Because the issue is before you can get a lot of visitors or tourists coming into your country, you need to prove why they should come. You need to prove why. When a tourist goes online or goes on the internet and is trying to find places to visit in Ghana, you are the people who are supposed to entice the tourists to come. Now, what do you have out there that will entice somebody to come to Ghana? That's what I'm saying. Say, where in Ghana, which tourist site in Ghana can generate 100,000 Ghana cedis in a month in Ghana? Which one? Do we even have a tourist site? Do you people understand what tourist sites are? How much do you make in a particular tourist site? Because there are some tourist sites when you go there, you can spend, you alone, with apart from you paying to enter, you eating from there, you will spend on so many things that you will not recognize you are spending on. By the time you leave, you might have spent over $500 without knowing. Do we have tourist centers or tourist sites like that in Ghana? Is it about people hiking to Afajato and coming back and going to eat mutio? Where are your tourist sites? How enticing are they? These are things you need to be looking at. The year of return was a scam. It was a total scam. They didn't get the $3 billion they are talking about. But if a whole country made $3 billion from year of return, why would the country jump to go and create something called Destination Ghana Project? This is money for the boys. Because the concept is the same. The tourists who came and gave us $3 billion, they are going to come back and they are going to bring friends. Unless what you told us that you got in 2020 or whatever is a lie. Because you can't tell me that today you want to bring in 4 million tourists. Where are they going? Boti Falls, Lake Bosomje, Kakum National Park, Mountain Afajato, and I have Fabium. And how much do you spend? How much does a tourist spend? Now, Mr. S, did you get me that story? Because I need to prove to them, say, thank you very much. This is Graphic Online. Let me put it here. Thank you, Mr. S, for bringing this in. Graphic Online reported, say, come out. Yes, thank you. Graphic Online, a reporter say, a year, what we call year of return. This is the story. This is 2019. This is Graphic Online, Daily Graphic, na reporter here. Your year of return generates $1.9 billion. A total of $1.9 billion has been generated into the economy through activities related to the year of return. The Minister of Tourism, Art and Culture, Mrs. Barbara Otinjesi, said the year of return program had also brought about an increase of over 200,000 in total arrival into the country. This 2019, now Barbara Otinjesi and the year Minister of Tourism, Okachire say, yenya $1.9 billion. So if we got 1.9 billion, why don't we work on that? Why don't we make sure the year 1.9 billion, we will do it better to make us get 4 billion? Suddenly, after 2 years or 3 years, we are here bringing a new thing called Ghana and we will need 4 million people here. The year of return was a scam. And that is the truth. Year of return, no 1.9 billion. No more. There was nothing like that. They were going into election 2020. They needed to tell you people some lies to believe. Say, there's something unique. Tourism. No, there's nothing unique. Where is the $1.9 billion? What did you invest it in? Where is the 1.9 billion? Today, see, I can say, yeah, Babe audit, the tourism ministry, the 1.9 billion, where did it go? Let's move on. Exactly 11 p.m. You will do make no worry. This is another story I need to speak on. Ghana pa ye Jimmy o. Defunct gold trading company Men's Gold has announced that over 60% of customers are ineligible for payment after the validation process. Claims submitted for validation were plagued with several defects. 60% of customers ineligible. Now, when you say a customer, you see, I think that's number one. Or say, in Brebi Nancy, say, oh, omo say customers ni nyina amfa de mbra omo form documents mbra na omo hwehwem na omo ntie obi aka yetia ma de chia na mo na beka kire se omo de omo nyoma ni gba nya oha nchichemu ediosia eye 60% no omo nyina no omo qualify so mbenye sika no na pia mensa catch the Ghana number one catch the Ghana for say Men's Gold customers now omo buy ebe submit omo forms to say omo eligible omo de sika na o se tiom sika ma back no o se o ye ni calculation nyina wie no emu oha enchichemu eduasa 60 no omo nyina no omo obi sika bia free so omo nyina no omo nkrata mu ni nyina che so omo boa na pia mensa court 35 times yet krom ha na ban we ka say we season na pia mensa ejapade nyina ordinance atoso yeti krom ha ena Kennedy Japan beka kire se onim na apia mensa sika $20 million bank wo Ghana edem yeti yana finance minister beka kire se bank Men's Gold for customers nya ebetu obia and then apia mensa ebeka kire se ono na edwuma ni nyina no wa disqualify nipa 60% 40% de obetu amomo makachire Ghana for MPP aban wo mu yankwasiafo omunim nyansa omundwene mo ho sende we former Men's Gold customer and a client now that what Ghana say okoto ama MPP without due respect mensa gudaminsa yim we Jimmy na modwen say MPP for omuni omnam one we omem kaprana sa 60% of some eligible no onima de konti okasa 40% bia does not exist. There is nothing like 40%. Sa ade no mo ka kire no mo de dadam 40% no mo wen 40% na omo ye eligible no 40% na omo qualify no mo wen. There is no 40% anywhere. He is throwing the figure out to make you think say 40% bi obetu omo ka oboa. MPP aban we Attorney General we the monies that number one any MPP aban we make from Ghana for no they cannot jail number one. MPP we omune number one a chair sikani diye. Suddenly all the people in the MPP have no problem with number one issue no. Suddenly the Attorney General is not interested in number one going to jail quickly. In fact, at a point, judge no case no ka say, sa Attorney General no anya nyoma ye a obetwa case ni media number one. O medi case na number one. Yenti krom ha na nkofo e ka kire said number one, ne case wo Ghana nyina na aban de nsa to so a obeton edi atika. E ba ne sen. Ya kere de Japan bodam ni onena na me wan ka so ni bebi na number one $20 million da e wo Ghana bank. Kwasam penyi onena nam Ghana. Mumbusa ne sika na bank be mu na eda. They are lying to you. I feel say you people have to take the matter into your hands. Men's Gold customers, you cannot rely on this government. Number one is still living in Accra. He's living in Ghana. Number one is still using all the nyoma onyae from you people. Musika. Number one does not deserve to live around and them enjoying life. No. The reason why I'm saying this, my basis is say through number one in Kofu. So number one is not better than Omo no. So you people, number one is all you know. You also have to make sure Majimusika, whatever way you can take your money, take it. If you say number one MPP, no, they are not going to give you a dime. Omo through number one. Number one crime and then the scandal and then the crown winti omu no number one in the bush and the yere no and then mbano they are not better than them inti ye ma obi abusu ani wu na number one na nam Ghana ne nine se krochia edidi nkwasi asem tete forerunner mu. Number one is not better than anybody who has died because of his harm. Number one needs to suffer the same fate. Inti mu number one demokano if you are going to rely on this government, say government will retrieve your money for you. Now wait Jimmy. It's about time you people got this in your head say nam one no onya dia obetua kapra ma obia and say eyaban we ni da no so obetua osika ma odia and there with all due respect who jimi ho unya kapre. There are so many ways to take your money from nam one. There are so many ways. There are so many ways you can retrieve your money. Obanyansa for your bunibe. Now let me show you a year Adiabakwa at time in Ghana politics. One disgusting thing in Ghana politics, and what you are looking at right now. Charles Bissiu decries campaign of insult as he contests NPP Esikado Ketan primaries. And the Charles Bissiu kromfo we everywhere no. Hey, Africa for Ghana for especially ye Jimmy papa. E do sometime ye tani e kasa na ye raho. I'm telling you people. Me catch them from last year say Joe Garte ne liver nye enche obewu wanum ria wanum jota enche obewu mrekuduka one eye Western Regional Chairman Kobi Ochredakun 2020 elections omu kofa tags ena mu show mu soja ntade no metututuo e wo katan ena mu wi aba no edema Jogate. We all know that lady and the winning election from the NDC side. Eye Dr. Ayensu contested Jogate. Ahimfo mo ho impenifo mo nyina nim se Jogate. He shot people to win that election. Kobi Ochredakun sa kwana na no so nsuo na wato assassin store se wo eye takorade nyina na obi ambo nituo no. That guy brought soldiers to come and shoot at people, stole the ballot boxes, and later they declared eye Jogate eye MP of Ketan. Nanan Ketsia, you know what I'm talking about. Yedidim Charles Bissiu is not from Ketan constituency. Muntiemi a hunter for Western Region 4. Maybe I'm a buta question B. Charles Bissiu or your crown 4. As we speak today, special prosecutor announced Munina Amayehu physically say Charles Bissiu is a thief or yevi. Now Charles Bissiu Podia say he is not from this constituency. But they have forced Charles Bissiu on the people of Ketan. Now my question to MPP for ne omo Ketan mo amoti kronim no say especially him for mo hono nipa say ya obi anim so ye kromfo ye hu se oji sika wo TV so bribe nipa ne ho for galamsey mu. Will you allow such a person to be your MP? Who your hene amibusa question we say uti kro na esiso no do you feel okay? Say who your hene na constituency nipa say ene eba beji the forms abe contest ya bedi wo so nipa ya chi no TV so oye kromfo. What does he bring? Charles Bissiu on free Ketan inti nipa wo Ketan na mo say MPP for Charles Bissiu your kromfo and so ye de bema Ketan for ye jimi ana me busa mo ahemfo na mo Ketan ahema eni mpenifo na nanketia MPP for me busa mo say would you want a thief, a criminal like this to lead you as a chief? On my hene opese everywhere na bedi wo so Charles Bissiu asem no enye secret o eye open secret, everybody knows that Charles Bissiu ye wi inti na nanketia ene wo hema ne ahemfo mo Ketan ho takrade ho no. How do you feel sitting there? I'm just asking a simple question. Mo feel saying say a political party is instilling a criminal and you people are fine with it. Inti ahindi na sebio ene ye di no morality atari echi ne ewo hi. So if people like this can come back and come and lead chiefs, come and lead opinion leaders, come and become members of parliament on people, what does it say about that particular constituency and the people? And this is something I'm asking Ketan for. This thief is not from there. So why would anybody in Ketan, let's put politics aside, into MPP near we kwasia? Can't you get somebody from the MPP? Sebio ne hunika onye kromfo a ewiase afa ne nyina hu so oyeri. Why are you people destroying your party? Why are you even destroying a Ketan? A whole constituency. When to me nipa in free. Somebody among NDC cry. It when your NPP ni bakwa or free Ketan or your own Ketan as Sebio on your crown for to contest NDC. You know what kind of people are you? And I am so ashamed of him for more Ketan. Oh, you people are ready to allow a thief like Charles Bisu to be your MP, then you don't deserve our respect. If chiefs, paramount chiefs, if Odikro, any penifo mo Ketan, Minister Charles Bisu ya kronfo, me no kase na asemo police station, ya chidi wo TV so a orje bribe, gold away via, excavators, na ahemfo mema mo kwan mo nkasa ntia we na mo be marry Charles Bishop besimu so a then you chiefs at Ketan and Takrade environs you don't deserve respect from any of us, because if these are the things that you people are allowing to happen, then we have every right to use any word we want to use against you people. Anything nananketia impenifu mo Ketan Takrade, what is wrong? What is happening? Have we all sold our conscience because of MPP? Yama Kronfo so what Ketan. Jesus Christ. Moguni pedima se papa. MPP, Ketan MPP, we enkurasifo. Na Ketan for you need to prove to MPP for we someone yankwasia for. You will not be the people to send a thief to parliament. Charles Bisu can go to jail anytime. Do you people know that? Moto Ababa Charles Bisu Kurano MPA. He can still go to jail. Do you know why I'm saying that? Because as we speak, Charles Bisu, Menomoka say, Charles Bisu has not been able to tell special prosecutor. And any new attorney general who comes, when they go deep into Charles Bisu, time and now or interministerial committee or that's so no, Charles Bisu is more guilty than anybody else. Charles Bisu has accepted, say, what J bribe ewo TV so. Charles Bisu is a candidate for jail. Charles Bisu yeji. Now, after this short break, we will do the editorial of the day. You're still watching with all due respect, extended version.
Point or some fact that Kevin Taylor has always been coming with has always been substantial and very evidential to the point that none of the journalists in Ghana has been able to counter with documents any expose biya. And you see, most of the time I don't want to talk much about Kevin Taylor's insults left back center, because we all in one ways or the other know you pen. Okay, so I don't want to go there. And in there, me boy Kevin Taylor di Italy munsheni pa 73 live. E bit see that. In fact, I'm saying me nyabe 100. But Kevin Taylor, enuntia, domeni sadio somta krache. In fact, let's put Kevin Taylor's insult aside and let's call a spade a spade. What the guy has been able to do in Ghana's journalism space or media space, you know, majority of us, yeah. And what am I talking about? I am talking about people or journalists coming out to prove with documents that asimesi aye say, asimesi akoye say, asimesi akoye say. And some of these things are the things that provoke some of us to speak, including Shame. Even though unsupported NDC, even though unsupported MPP, you wish there will be a change of governance. You wish say in third force be Ghana, NDC and MPP nephew. But you know, say asama akwano. Majority of the documents sometimes has been coming out with. If your my papa biamu you walk in Kofua, omoye forensic audit papa, the kind of things that the media being the fourth arms of government, you know, you have a very strong institution that will come after these people. In fact, in Canada boy Kevin Taylor, he will be honored. Because some people are even shocked sometimes where he gets some of these informations. And you can't tell me, say, the fact that you are living in America, no, what's the American? I say, okay, send me to denigrate someone's image in any other country. You can't go and sue that person. You can. It is possible. The trucks, me say request me. Now, butena min breaky yoma down kakra mi we am found na baso if you wouldn't mind. Intino, majority of the people that watch Kevin Taylor, no, and yet because of NBC who do into but the kind of factor or the babon sometimes even some media houses, including all the media houses now, they go and pick some of the informations that Kevin Taylor at the babon to come and talk about it. It got to a time, I think 2021, more 2020. Majority of the media houses in Ghana and Opebia may be discussing about the exposes be on the other, including your freedom fighters.
You are still watching With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. A production team, they are called the Ghost Team. It's time for the editorial of the day, pound for pound segment. And a very simple pound for pound, 15 minutes per. My minion of quick na mimbia phone lines and then Monday na yendi nkomo. Well, person kodana 15 minutes nyabutrema me. Me busa simple questions be 1 2 3 questions be na yakwe ni minion bebre 15 minutes per. Because Mr. S, I'm number one. Mr. P is on a flight to the UK, so he's not really engaging tonight. Mr. P will be in England by morning. Yes, he's on a flight to the UK to do something. He's cross posting, cross countrying. Mr. P don't can answer better than Tokwa, so he's not featuring tonight. Once in a while, minimum sort of first class mobile so to about online. Kakrano be like shege reasons we know. Mr. P will land tonight in the UK. And then from some part of Europe and also UK. But he told me, boss, I have to take care of this. So Mr. P he will be in the UK tonight. He has some few things to do. But anyway, Mr. Seth is the head of production tonight, and he's making sure say the videos and the facts are coming. And then we had a editorial meeting. Mr. S took over the editorial meeting. He had to make sure say he pulled everything together. So Mr. S, tonight it's me and you. I know tomorrow Mr. P will be live to make sure say Jumadi burden no so too much burden on you today, Mr. S. You're doing a wonderful job. Now it's time, and I have seen you sent Mr. S, you sent 1 2 3 4 5 more pieces. I'll use them. I'll add it to the 4 here. I think 9 is enough to use tonight. Now editorial is simple. It's about NPP as a political party. Now, when you see this is a simple flyer and a poster yeritre Ghana for 2,415 days wasted. Can the NPP change Ghana with their 480 days or 80 days left in power? Now, 80 days, I think there was a typo there. Now, question I able to say. Nana Dankwe Kufuado ne MPP ebedi Ghana sono. Ena enkwa 2,415 days eno mudiwa baimu. 2,415 days ena MPP, including Omomoho Nyinano, they have been part of this government. 1 or 2 people enkaho. I think the last guy and who else? Omunyina have contributed. Ejakon has been there. Former energy minister. Kobre Japan. He supported the MPP election 2020 campaign big time. Yansan for power ma Ekufuado ne Baumia. Time ani body part he was insisting give power to MPP. Mahamudu Baumia do bian kanasa ya body dia atro odakura ne bema her left cross right. Baumia is a liar. A year planting for food and jobs, a Greek minister, integral member of the NPP. 2,415 days, these people have been part of this. Jogati, railways, on a heady, we know what he has done. Abysmal, also by Skytrain, and there, Jogato Kasana Wusi and free the number. No sense. He cannot. We can talk about Alan Kojo Chiramantin, only keke, grow sugarcane and become president. We'll do Alan Kojo Chiramantin emphasize kan na onfa hwede onfansi form na onfa ahwede enhye ho na onkofie ade abeti na efifi Alan Kojo Chiramantin ntuma anye Kennedy Japan osi one na te Committee for Defense in Parliament ya boni pa 82 or Ghana election 2023 or 3 years they have not been able to tell us. They have not been able to call anybody to Parliament to answer questions. You see, Kennedy Japo on the head defense committee in Parliament. Yakobo ni petro we jira still ye who police nya ombo in Kranza Canada Japan to Parliament Defense Committee so emfa no ho ya body to election 2020 Canada Japan be in the Parliament Enfrobia soldiers evade Parliament Canada Japan the committee chair defense in Parliament sanyoma we nyina yakunipa he does not care and there also opetumi E-levy otu kwan kwa abroche ko drill in the team of a special jet by Ghana beto aba me the taxes go Ghana for so me aka all the things that has happened Akwawe eka abano integral member. Also obehohoro epunim Kennedy. Also monto abamano na ontumi nkotena eye epoano na onpepa epoano enu nti na opeso obedi president. Monto abamano na onkogina Labadi Beach na one de onpepa ho enu ne hia no. Uhwe obi ti sa adanimo one de omogenewu ene eye aprekumu ne eye ameri ejakon kobreja je say ohwe eye circus ekoso osi a odun say eye bigger circus than you think. Now the question is Sankofo we nyina have been part of eye Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government. They have been in power for 2,415 days. In fact, they who omu ne say aka 480 days pe na 8 years no mo twani nyina wie. Enyagro John Mahama be president or the president 3 years 4 months in Kofowe aka 480 days no much 8 years 8 years no omo dinke twemu for 2,415 days and that poly 1,000 bako poly another 1,000 as had the 415 asoso. The question here is aka 408 days na MPP aban no efri aban and I say omo mandate no a ende we Ghana ni na wo hwe me what MPP kasa what Bawumia kasa Kennedy kasa sankofo we nyina kasa question am ibusa on say ya mankofo we 2,415 days nyoma omo ka kire ye ensama omo ka kire ye emu dia no motumi aye 480 days no a day na MPP betumi di aye. And these are some of the questions you need to ask and sana what waba. It does not matter who represent MPP say or your flag bearer. The question you need to be asking yourself from end and say aka 480 days to me addition ko for wensem ye twemu 2,415 days going through 24 hours. It is not easy, especially unika prayer. Na abaya betena so 2,415 days aka 480 days na 8 years na ende. Question is say a day na MPP betumi di 480 days aye na nyoma omo kan ye no from Bawumia to Canada Japan to Kobne Japan to Alankojo Chiramanten to Apreku to planting for food and jobs Osakoto Mahmoud Bawumia Kojo Kennedy Akufo-Addo nankasa MPP as a political party. Question am person Ghana for busom ho no say 480 days no e dey no metumi di aye. Remember 480 days na ye ka no ye onyo bebre a o maka o munya nyeye mo membusa ho. This is the NPP. Now aka 480 days. This is one of the projects I almost share boso mo beye Paulugu multi-purpose dam. Omo betumi the 480 days na ya na. These are simple questions ayebu samo. Where Paulugu multi-purpose dam almost share bo time yedi to me mom 2017 and they were 2023 aka 480 days. San confirm nya besom the president omo tena parliament omo tena cabinet omo ne Akufo-Addo nante sa bedru ne aka 480 days. Paulugu multi-purpose dam ye nyeye omo ben in 480 days ana. These are questions when you did the attempt. It's up to you people to sit and analyze. We can also talk about a project like this. A Takoradi interchange 480 days no omo betumi dia complete ana. As simple. Aka 480 days ago. When you know much sabo we 2014, 15, 16 oh. Obi vedi president 3 years. Or to the sikaswa. osi eye kejetia, osi eye dey, eye Pokuase, osi regional hospital, osi obi bedi 3 years pe. Osi regional hospitals, osi obi bedi 3 years. John Mahama bedi 3 years. Osi bibia obukuemu. 3 years oye bibia obukuemu. Bibia wombia. E blocks the again or the 3 years. Enkofo we the 8 years. Almost. Aka 480 days. Takrade interchange mo amoto takrade no. 480 days no. Omo betumi die wi na. Let's talk about this. One district, one factory. How many factories naka? Aka 480 days. Omo be campaign a chiremo. The omo share mo ho bo no mo nya yo. Ene ebu som say the omo di nkan share bo no. Omo betumi awie ansa no be kan semfo fra chiremo ana. And these are some of the things we are asking, because they are going to come and tell you new things they want to do again for you, but they have ones sitting there after 7 years. After 7 years, there are still projects that they told us they are going to complete. It's a question, they say, in the next 480 days, are they going to complete all these things before they come to you again to come and promise you that they are going to do more things? Because they are small monocramp, Emwana ya small moko edidie no mmaye enya de ebeka bia sa egum nti ebusa se de omo share ebo from 2012 edi to me mom 2017 no me ebusa se 480 days no metuma ye ni nyina ewie ansa na omo ba ba hyemo ebo fofra na, because they are coming back again to do what? To promise. Me say emwana ye ka omo si mu anopa so omo nko edidie no omo mmaye nti yensan ka fofro ngumu ana. Now let's move forward. Agenda 111 regional hospitals. Omkaso besi 111 regional hospitals. Enya district regional hospitals. Question in the say, aka 480 days. Wa wo hwe me ene me ametia. Ye mienu ye ka se ye bebo nkuko buo ebie portrait. 480 days no ye betum dia bebo nkuko buo ebie portrait na. Me busa se agenda 111 no. Omo betum the 480 days ewie ni nyina na. Ansa na almost outside be shamo ebo foforo, because they are going to come and promise you new stuff. Now we are talking about the existing ones they talked about or promised. Have they been able to finish them? The reason why we are saying have they been able to finish them, and they say they've had almost 8 years. Somebody came into power less than 4 years and was able to build regional hospitals, airports, factories. Somebody was able to build roads, interchanges in less than 4 years. So for 7 years, if 480 days is left, they need to be able to tell us that they will complete all these things before they come to promise us more. Because Nipa already 3 years, 4 months, John Mahama, no, he can come and promise me, say, obesi more e-blocks. Because the Oja Ohono, I can see it. And the Oja Ohono, the Oye and the doors tell you went to Manye. What tell me so we see regional hospital, I can see it. I can see Rage. I can see the Tamale regional. I can see them. To catch them say, obesi another regional hospital or some Ginidi. Now, woman 8 years. What now be 8 years? Me busa osaka 480 days. Ube to me aye we nyina area na, because you are coming to promise me again. Abra de esi wono unyanye ho adwuma. Now let's ask this one. National Cathedral. Omo National Cathedral no. Omo wiya Ghana sika so mko si National Cathedral no. Aka 480 days. Can they finish the National Cathedral? Apata. I couldn't tell me when we say, Motia just Omoba because you be away, Bubu some say, na dene go no. Mubet my chair pictures some wie. Omo National Cathedral now almost show Nyankopon ni manyama mo wie sika close to $1 billion no. National Cathedral no aka 480 days. Omo betumi esia na. Let me show you this. Aka 480 days. We are asking simple questions. You bring your facts, then we move on. Keta port na almost say omubabe Kitasi port ye who CEO no aka 480 days omuko Volta Regional. Can they show them that they have completed the Kita port and a seaport? Because these are projects you were supposed to do, and it's on the E-levy 2 years, so that's why they were making us pay more taxes. The question here is, it is almost 8 years. You are left with 480 days. Can they complete the Kita seaport? Because they need to tell us what they have done with the money before they can promise us anything new. This is the Kita seaport. The NPP Busa almost 8 years. Aka 480 days. Are you guys going to complete this before election 2024? It's a question. Now let me ask you this. Okay, this one I've already dealt with it. There's another one here. Oh, what's happening? This is another one. Oh, I think Mr. S, you sent multiple stuff to me. And this one goes to the General in crime for aka 480 days. And then I had recorded catch them say, yeah, this la General Hospital na Ikufuado MPP bubutugu yeno. Yeah, they are agenda 111 nasi. Now 111666 aka 480 days. Mube to Messi La General Hospital and sign of 480 days. I am asking my people. Henry Cote is a liar. He's a thief. He's just trying to lie to you people. But I'm asking the NPP as a political party and as a government in power. You are left with only 480 days. Mube to me na. Now if I say MPP for bibusa mamini anoma sante for Buankra ta 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 Buankra Inland Port aka 480 days mube tumi esia na Buankra Inland Port de ebe kukuru otufo edene call 2 times no sa Buankra na yesi esia ma sante for no Buankra no aka 480 days mube tumi esi Buankra no ana because munsi Buankra na untumi be kan kire mu asantime mu say o sa be ya de fofora ma me se metua tax sama 8 years na wentumi nsi Buankra na untumi kan kire me se men sentua tax bi mama otumi na be si Buankra ya say de wawaka no osoro sunsu no de wawaka ne pen no osoro sunsuno matua taxes amount 8 years usu besi Buankra o stronghold Ashanti region second phase and third phase of Ayeke Tiano me pamucho aka 480 days Asantiman muba besi second phase and third phase of Tiana Maya na central market no eno MPP muba ye wi ansani yako 2024 na aya simple because so to me your way now I give taxes 8 years sir you don't have the right to come to me and promise me so me so kra me ji utum said the oka chebe no kre mesa to ama me yakwasea ya wo asantini ya wo kwasea ya wo ahunani ya wo kwasea ya wo srewuni a wo nya kwasea ya ebusa questions mo be ye we nyina ewie 480 days no ansa na mo be hye ye bofofra na adekudie ntia ye ebusa sare say Monyonku bedi Ghana so 3 years 4 months AC regional hospitals AC factory ewa Elmina osi eyedian osi eye Kotokraba market oyedian Kejetia market 3 years oyedian oye Pokuase oyedian Ridge Hospital oye UGMC osi chip compounds around the nation oye E-blocks oye Temahabo oye Kotoka International Airport 3 years modi 8 years. My question to you people and say aka 480 days mubeye we nyina project we nyina ansa na mabehye ye bofo frana obanyansa for yebunibe. After this short break I will take phone calls. You still watching With All Due Respect extended version.
Serving head of state. Look at how long my supposed people or in the Volta region have suffered. Is it not only recently? Work is even to start. So please, ladies and gentlemen, have no fears. We're not here doing ethnic politics or of Rawlings. We are prioritizing things. I mean, all the poison that's tried to spread amongst our Ashanti brothers and sisters against Rawlings, that's not going to turn me against them. They've been doing this a long time ago. But we went ahead and did what we had to do. Of state. Look at how long my supposed people or in the Volta region have suffered. Is it not only recently? Work is even to start. So please, ladies and gentlemen, have no fears. We're not here doing ethnic politics or of Rawlings. We are prioritizing things. I mean, all the poison that's tried to spread amongst our Ashanti brothers and sisters against Rawlings, that's not going to turn me against them. They've been doing this a long time ago.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen.
Hello, caller.
You got nerves.
Yeah, Nebs, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Nebs.
Echo, Medawase, for speaking about the Ga land. And in there, is it Blay?
Freddie Blay.
Ono nyini nua kopi, yes. Ono nyini nua kopi Blay, so whatever. No one Henry Court towards the mom what on our crowd. Right? But in Kamfunankasa, when you are brave, because politics say Rahim Funi now woman into Bia and Tumankasa. But this goes to the Ga chiefs, the Ga queen mothers. In Kamfuna, your diaspora, and we'll deal with them. 480 days in Echo, when you're very well, they can't do anything. There is nothing. 2,415 days. In Chumanya Bibia, 480 days, maybe to my Abia. Won't you mean? Thank you very much.
Thank you. I forgot to talk about Swami interchange. Swami interchange, you know, I got 480 days. 480 days MPP na ma ban no aba end bi nua no ma sante for MPP atena aban mu 2,415 days and the date the 14th of August 2023 aka 480 days na MPP aban no almost 8 years na be wie ye kwa akoto aba 480 days na ka no MPP for e de be ye Swami ana eno na make a che Kwame Tanko ni ti se twede say Osei Mensa Bonsu abetena wanim busa ne say obetumi the 480 days esi Swami interchange wodu Jimmy T Angel so wodu kan kwasi asem but question ne say 480 days no ye MPP na ye to abama omo say ye de aponchi besi su kura beto ama omo no omo be ye Swami na mamu ana ansa na maba be hye mo bofoforo mamu refi buankra mamu we mfi sa anyoma ni nyina a simple question na mebusa mo 480 days. Almost in case 2,415 days. Aka 480. 480 no, ye bet me ediesi Swami interchange. Obanyansa for the say ya wa santinia ye wo aboa. Weja, ye chechim. All right. Hello caller. Hello. Okay. Let me pick another call from here. Weja. Now weja if I'm home. Hello caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Yeah. Me pacho. Na me pese me ka say MPD omo amba bobo Ghana. Yeah. And see na me ka say ye twa next year na say omo party string na enya 16 years.
That's the thing. 16.
Yeah. 16. Na yembisa Ghana of yembisa wo say empuntu I wo Ghana. Party Bened by your impuntua a NDC, your ba education, your ba health, your baby bia, me bisa Ghana for say, and ye bia Mahama or a Ghana ni. The yadi yanano essence or ye teninti, and omoyan sa. No, or build Ghana, build Ghana, Emma, and for build Ghana, Emma, why, or build Yama, Ghana, ye Ghana for. Yang na enjoy enti mesre the end before eba no hwe wonim say the omkate Mahama aye Photoshop ni na no omo de mum na be Photoshop o Mahama de na aye reality ni hu ye no omo mum de no omo promise aba be Photoshop and they who be say deba no mu ya and then almost free HHS, free SHS. Yeah, say free SHS on the back. Free no, and then much HHS, any hate and so. Okokan, you see, hey.
But that's it. Thank you very much. All right. But that's it. All right. 20,000 affordable houses. No, I'm so mobile. No, 480. And I'm best at Tiana. Yeah, hello, caller.
I go.
We go Fantini. What's then?
Yeah, I'm not doing my show to do what I just.
Maybe a long time.
Back in some more baby.
Eh. Agree.
I want to wear your friends. Oh, yeah, that is very private conversation. I got a question. Also, I know all facets, all processes. I requested now that's all it no. Sorry, bio, sorry, no. On some baby a word and a Korobu hospital, or not to talk a free. And when your treatment, assassin in Campu, assassin, I can't work and also Helquete, Wakodomi, I change for news or to Nala Wakanahin. On a man and half map, Wakanahin. In Campu and Minimanonia, I learned to both type of what's in my minifia, BBI and Noma, and I also say, Nikonada assassin. I call a
intimate cadam famine cram for intimate Chesan.
My cousin.
Kuinim.
Mamuko Benim. And Kofu can your friend, this guy, Mahama Baumbe, Mahama Baumbe. And I'm saying, we need to let the people know that major coffee costs. We can hear coffee on him. The people need to know the reality. We are a man. This lady, he was saying, Francis Samuels, one.
Ochina medzi hunkomo nyabotel microphone ochina nyabotel owa na in the time when you want to mendi one komo ochina medzi hunkomo bye bye I will every microphone in more ba Francis say ochina me kana asem. Hello caller. Hello. All right. Line ain't just strong. I want to be in a line. Hello, caller.
Yeah, Kevin. I'm ready. Go to me. Okay, I'm channel more basso. Na ni chichima ore magana fo na ye besre Ghana senchefo ba bia dunu mon dwi nchimba no dachi na mon kan krancha na dan ko gufado obi say question bi say 480 DC dia no betim there Kevin put me yan na to Ghana for way there so be yan say mo dia na president na because Ghana sika omadi no ba ye be say omo adagum eno ye say be 20 omo cha say nchi omutum 8 million basam bobo Ghana for ka ye hu bi pa bia mo de o Ghana hanom aden ede boni pa na Ghana for dem say mo ni mutimo de sa be say party o ma cha say boss rin Kevin Ghana for ye nu o nemu for me say o ye babu asole
hello caller.
Hello Kevin. Hello.
Yes.
Me pacho winning. Tama Mama do baso no. Obedi Ghana at 60. And also me kai so Mazuma Nelson the boys be any no mukra touch jogging say over the beba round okay.
Me kai.
For aka 400 and he dey so mo bedru Eastern region. It's here come.
What are you talking about? Mr. S. They said Ghana at 60. I'm gonna touch you, Mazuma Nelson. Say go for Ghana hanging.
My boy to be here jogging, be make kai pa me refi.
Yeah, we chamo. Yeah, we go here, bro.
Me patch.
We are the problem. We are the problem. We are you. Bye bye. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead, boss.
How are you coming back again?
Money. Ojugba. Straightforward. Me. Sabola. Mean. Break it. Direct.
Ona record. Ona benefi agbo to mobile float. Oba deflate very soon. Can't worry. One work in out very soon and record. Benefi agbo to mobile.
And record the chicks to bear expensive one. Bye bye. Hello caller.
Kevin, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Hey, CNN.
Hey, God bless you, my big brother.
Now,
I was somebody. I would me. Me call second phase and me call kucha Steven Amwa. Maybe I ne kwana me can.
No more channel.
Uni ma dia me o my that packy boys have be good on so me a junkie fool. So pepe one city via me call ya. Eh, kwano. Mahama ni pabuzi for papa no anya. I anya ye pay the sa anya kra. We look at all.
Then go so chamo.
Oh, see me more menya popular. Me for me to so no mun ko wiase nyina mo trendy. Me ana me me post me force try ana me say di omo ye o de kokro maka say eh o ma pa appear stadium ani ana me say me post we e kwa me fa twa me ghost team and zaman for me twa ma me guso na ma me kan say me twa o ba kai I remember say ba o me an Ghana ne na kufu ado aban esisa Ghana sika so o ma koto ade be very drone.
Frimpong Boatin report no say na ewo mo. Frimpong Boatin report no drone no $3 million. $3 million.
Yeah. Who moja be free in kana kwa have Kenya say. Woni ma sam se de baako osla wo su ne NCA boss. E de etwa Ghana sika ko Ghana nyina say obi amfa enregister ne din. Omo Ghana sika wo. Wa card ne ye wa Kevin, omoji esika chama Ghana sika disika nyina wie no. Oba na Ghana multi TV ni so a send na me send ma number gusu a nipa so din ne de register krono no gusu bo. No ma na mu ne bola, ma me o bola so an se sika.
Apia se na ho gina so.
Koso Kevin nyamian Kevin NDC fo bi ni mo hwe multi TV eya mo se bi ni mo ensuade line na me dey kasa o program
Kofo frefro
Omo se me kasa no wo se omo se fre eya bi ni mo nsua nyansa kakra ade eya
kona oni omukoko apia se de kona oni omukoko kachiro wo se wo phone wo frɛ show abobi amfro. Hello caller. Hello. Yeah, good evening, madam.
Brother Kevin, Pastor Bibia Bokodi.
Yes.
Yeah, me that be break. Game. Papa, a friend say, at your stadium, catching some Missy on Coda. My son on a Missy on Coda. Kevin, now who call you? No, now person best away chair baby mana. Oh my Ghana, just say Ghana, I be there. Who now we are Ghana mouthpiece. Obia bo with Obia show. You know, you say, Kevin, one acting not to my mind. Say na Kevin Jin any baby. Anyway, nyame sure will say waba. Papa, be say me bisa say me tise crofobik can say Mahama obeye there na. And a friend said beside that so no Mahama ba or within 2 years so the resources aniama. Na me bisa say Mahama ba or the 2 years so better the aniama. Ni enya ni say yenji power no. 2 oil fields na Mahama edija akupado which is the 3 or your 2 the ka 1 when the 3. Mahama anyu so true no akofado begie so ye wonyama Mahama ba obetumi dia start so oye bibi ba mo bia expect say NDC Mahama ba be ye magic bi within 2 years 4 years eno nse no ne yani say yenji power no na omo wie sika onim say ma Miss Cecilia debe krofo we no onim say ene god ni god mu nyina dollars ego ni god
me da see e wa ko peki e wa ko check it so fact no near da bremo my sister Nasem na obusa na enie. Mr. S, thank you very much for pulling this out. It was quick. A lady called about Ghana at 60 touch, you know, I see Eastern region for train touch, you know. Ekufuado. Ono, ne juma dia ya ka osan ko te sek no ton wi, ka ti apatase, ene ka ba abosom no yi ba kwa ma no age wan Ghana. Ne juma ka so di owiase ni o. The story is boxing legend Azuma Nelson to receive Ghana at 60 touch from Ekufuado today. Date international year March 6th, 2017, 7:58. Pepepe. Kweku Zurek. On the true story no. I see. Me church story them. Where the special request and sana mapon. If we see I can't some Kevin Taylor into the story now. But Mr. S, thank you very much. This is the story. Let me read this. Ekufuado. lawyer we human rights lawyer. You see, the World Boxing Hall of Famer Azumah Nelson will be the first Ghanaian to bear the torch after it is used to light the perpetual flame by President Akufo-Addo. The torch will then embark on a relay throughout the 10 regions of Ghana and return to its starting point on March 6, 2023. Chiefs, opinion leaders, local celebrities, and Ghanaians from all walks of life are expected to be part of this relay. Yes, in another Danko Akufo-Addo 2017 or the torch be Edema Azumah Nelson say, "Oh, for Ghana, Hanyina Ghana artist." Sister, where they are guy. And on the torch about Azumah Nelson, Azumah J. For Ghana, Hanyina 10 regions. Eastern region for the torch. And yeah, where mega water region for Yagas, I want to afford it. The only brad here. I back up Gassa. A good for the grove was a torch to them. My Yadima Zuma and on France on GMZ. Kofi, oh, Casca. Yeah. The torch the Mazumano. A good for the torch the Mazumano. Azuma done say, for torch the bra, who Casca over the whole Ghana. Limousine out by limo no way. Azuma so limo, you know something. I like limo. It fights like a bee. Limo is sleeping. It's like limo na say na over the whole Ghana the touch. For touch the bra, no we touch the free zoom sim. The way me pes zoom as Azuma ni pepe on pekasa. Interchange me agasa me friend kan so bekasa. I need to grant Azumah Nelson an interview on this matter. Inti Akufo-Addo. Ade omo yeri no. Or the touch the Azumah Nelson no. Azumah dan no ana Akufo-Addo macho. Akufo-Addo bodyguard did you na me hu bi da say Akufo-Addo bodyguard say also bodyguard o dem nim na say na me hu ye say Akufo-Addo bodyguard no oyo hene e na ono so nam kuro ono so bodyguard mo de mo MP before bodyguard no bodyguard Akufo-Addo bodyguard ono so bodyguard wo Inti torch no 2017 o March and Akufo-Addo say the torch ama Azumah Nelson onko the whole Ghana omo yi camera di front of shoot Azumah Nelson say kabra. Oh, the torch, oh, Petro. And I was oh, His Excellency says, shut up. So, but, just shut up, Zoom. So, but, it's ever seen there. They be out Zuma, but, oh, the uncle also. The legend, Zoom, no, Zoom. They have done it to him. It has done it to Zoom. I go, my mother, Neves, why are you calling again? Are they?
Ekwa konkonsa ma mbisa wazam. Ma min mean a woman na offer Friday.
Aye.
Papa ni din wo fa nana Tawbo sro.
Almost in a natural troublesome. Okay, Tawbo. Relax, slow and smile. Nana Tawbo Nesro. In confounding think on Tim Fante, what's Nana troublesome?
Oya Tawbo sro.
Oye. I will cramp the hagen. Bye bye.
Now me na him and what na kondia gangster. Na mpocho da shoda papa no da wada hotel wa. Mpocho nya.
Emmanuel troublesome platform we so go for na Tawbo Nasro. Enya na troublesome. Na say the Infante. Tawbo Nasro. Na Tawbo nya hotel Nasro. My mama go for na bo or down the hotel ho. This week, I'll deal with the Nana Tawbo story now, or that hotel, hono. Me see, I'll show you people something. Hello, caller. It is a Zoom story, you know. Oh, please. Hello. But yes, go ahead, boss. I can hear you. Julius Casa.
In fact, Ghana for your dog, and before Nima Mujina, Ujin won't say, well, come person who say, Nineku for Ankatokwa, sorry. O Christiani, meaning so sorry, because Mintis or sorry that. Because I could know be I quite say, what could about one dama diachin, Wintman and she, a diachin and a source and a title of Famaka. Wouldn't Phoebe Bri, Wintman Yashi, short term we in a person promise Ghana for number can 70 to Ghana for us who say on top of mamma. I say Nimu skedia skewia in skewe ye in Yano, Mrs. Jomama and Sakaska and can you block ne down who do also causes in your causes in area.
Julius,
short term,
Julius, but I say, Azuma story, Azuma Nelson story, no Ghana artist and the story, not something I make kind. Minyan most of some refi. Mr. S did the second part naba. Second part the twice in the I Ghana at 50 no, Ghana at 60 no, Ekufuado. The only Azuma Nelson no. Me am a friend Zoom. Zoom. It's here Zoom says what to me, but Mr. Shut up. You are Zoom so hot. Side the person is Zoom because I am crying on Twinka hot. You are Zoom so hot. Bring that torch. Can you go to Hogan? You have it through. In the story in the second part in the The spokesman for the Ghana at 60 planning committee, Jefferson Saki. Hey, Jefferson Saki. Now, Ghana at 2017, no a spokesperson for Ghana at 50. Jefferson Saki told Joy FM in an interview on Monday that the torch will first be received by Nelson and later Osei. Nesa asabna America yampa. Zunzum nsa awushim torch free Zunzum nsem. Utie brofo na Osei. The torch will first be received. Then they say, ye nyanya torch, ye nyanya from Zunzum. Will first be received by Nelson, that's Zunzum, my own Zunzum, and later handed to the Ghana Traditional Council as it embarks on a nationwide relay after the parade. Where the Okemini, Gabibio Ghana Traditional Council, Enyo, Torchlight, a perform celebration Ghana at 60, a handover Zunzum Nelson, a Ghana Traditional Council Gamanche, Gabibio Taflache, Osum Nanye. We need answers. A receive Torchlight Imbo, a proceed Ghana at 60. The American answer in Granville, where the ball is in your court. Yes, see. Jefferson Saki, no, spokesperson, or see, torch, no. Ekufuado so we no. Ye the Bema Azuma the Bema in Granville traditional area, ahemfo, Gamanchemo, no muso asum, ye we ne de Azuma, na Azuma de anante, me nkran me kenyina nse, in Granville ahemfo. BBO, a simple question. A receive Torchlight, a distribute Azuma Nelson, a patrol Ghana street. A simple question there. Mini ano, a miscomprehend a questions member. Okay. Now, second, Jefferson Saki quote in make it be Encranfone tiase, encranfone forget, encranfone omo tiase. Say encranfone omo timi encran no. Mo asantefo ne infantefo ne kofo no, anwonafo ne srebufo mo make encran na mo sre. Encranfone omo sre, omo tiase. Encran eta. Okay. Now Jefferson Saki asmo kan ni. The torch will be given to one significant Ghanaian. In fact, Ghanaian super boxer, or should I say superstar, Professor Azuma somebody have a the way we should touch the Azuma 7. Azuma I'm feeling Azuma so do me some Azuma there the feeling Azuma say obo pero to segu I or punch out say who this on Azuma be kwa for ho adi obo to segu next time you got on Azuma be fight na wadwun 2-2 uti Azuma punch na Nina or Polutu Azuma no zoom. Now Jefferson Saki said, or should I say superstar Professor Azuma Nelson is the one who is going to bear the very first independence anniversary torch. Azuma Nelson, nicknamed the Professor, is a symbol of Ghanaian excellence, having won 3 world titles and ruled the featherweight division for an extended period during his 47-fight career. Yeah, say Adiano, what say Zunzum one ya different in some. Mamma put a question pow. Or see already or ya chimney torch now maho. I tell you, I go about them. Oh, Zunzum. The way a bodyguard, say go for the bodyguard or bodyguard. Into go for the bodyguard. No, Nancy, I mean, when I'm in him, say, hey, they say the baby Edrini, a Kufuado's bodyguard has bodyguard. Hey, the bodyguard has a bodyguard. So if the bodyguard has a bodyguard, then that bodyguard too has a bodyguard. Because if all the bodyguards have bodyguards, then the less bodyguards will have bodyguards too. Because it's a cluster of bodyguards that are giving bodyguards job. So it's a bodyguard's job that is given to a bodyguard for a bodyguard to bodyguard some bodyguard. Hey, it is a bodyguards for the door. So you ship touch the zoom and some who's zoom petro. Who the limo na ekwa around us or the forerunner and that's how the pajaru. And on my touch lights no. All right, my man. Media me chire zoom so feel me. Hello caller.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yes.
Yeah. Mpacho alaji bene yuru bushel ni na mi kasafu savulu. Kevin me chiyo na chiye phone nyina so nim say ya kumfo no omu hwe program no ba kasa no no omu chiye. Ntia na usu wa chire
Sebu ana me kan brofo no ma kan twi kakra so metia kasa metia no I can't do anything boss. It's up to
Dagon le kasa na won timinka
Dabi me dagati na me take kakra
da sa
ai dagari
ntia ma chire me kromfo no kakra de omu susu mo chi no omu wo fie no Kevin program no de sambetima chire omu kakra
ubetimi
Kevin program ma te ma be dagbang ne lol kam ka the program pam mi bian bo da ba kullermi to ma aili kama oni yere to ashelma zuwo ne kela bi akobs na he ne penni na ni bi akobs na he ne pen pe we ayi kambala ma ne ti chante nan piu ton kul piu go yu ngbalang ma za buka ta shazan ta tambarwo zuwalan sun ka kana ra kelbin kana tijir tambarwo nan ma da kimi ka tambarwo nan yinin tole kana surlan nan farwa ale in can ta foto go gwamnati don nubun kul foto ba yun gbaran ma sa habin da yan liban tumtu shan ha ba tumle ka kul kana karta kul nya ta yi sugun ka zan bir tambarwo pune so na wungul tika che wobgo gwamnati do Kevin yeto angoma te wumdele pam program anguna iru kwandole mahallena kurga yene Kevin me so mechanical kra ba won corona ekosu Ghana no ama from him omu penu kure enti MPP aban no omu bedin tro sa ama nipa ho se MPP yen tro for party wow osusu wo ye troni obedo MPP because on the ekosu Ghana and yes MPP omu buwa Ghana for
All right, thank you very much. That's it for the phone in. Tomorrow we will be here to discuss Ghana. My name is Kevin Akobe Taylor. It's been a wonderful night. It's exactly 8:03 p.m. US East Coast time is definitely 12:03 in Ghana. It's quite late. Have a wonderful night. Be good. God bless you. God bless every single individual who is here tonight. We will be back tomorrow to discuss Ghana. Be good. God bless you. Cheers.
Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. I know you come from heaven above. The Holy Spirit sit on the throne. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. I know you come from heaven above. Holy Spirit sit on. Good money, Lord. I know you come from heaven above. Hey, Ama, so, be a ganama. In our dear Lord's garden, planted near below, many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. In our dear Lord's garden, planted near below, many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. Many tiny flowers in sweet. Many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. Many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. Many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. In our dear Lord's garden, planted near below, many tiny flowers. Hey, apaya kaza ya kada batara. Many tiny balua kada bat. Many tiny flowers. Ashaina yama, and I'm not abuso. Ashaina yama, and I'm not abuso. Biday, our biday, wampia, biday, our biday, wampia, 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 wampia. Ashaina yama, and I'm not abuso. Ashaina yama, and I'm not abuso. Biday, our biday, wampia, biday, oh biday, wampia, wampia, wampia. Apaguaza, agu ua 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 ai au ai au. Biday, our biday, wampia, biday, our biday, wampia, wampia, wampia. Biday, our biday, wampia, biday, our biday, wampia, 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 wampia. We are traveling from this land. We are on our way to heaven. Only Christians can go there. So let us praise the Lord. Left foot, left hand, right hand. Shoulder up, shoulder in, chest up, right hand, left foot. We are traveling from this land. We are on our way to heaven. Only Christians can go there. Matalia kalapala gala ayato maluko mata sipa aluka agagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagagag